What was
No
that?
way he's ready, cuz.
I clicked the wrong thing.
I don't
Was that
care
pink
because of
camo?
one simple reason, by the
I had
way,
full
Malik.
screen.
He's already fucking eliminated. What he does anymore doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's more so about
That's
getting
just so funny, though.
No, my whole goal of
Jonathan
fantasy is
Taylor.
make sure
I
I
like
don't do the punishment. If I win, that's just a plus.
True.
Yeah, but there's also a money pool of like $5, so you got all
There's
that money.
not.
There's no money pool.
Yeah, there was.
There-
Yeah.
We
The money
never-
pool was betting on if what's his face Aaron Rodgers would get injured.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
We never finalized because we were the other
Yeah, and the
fantasy.
season's still going.
The other
Yeah.
fantasy thing has a pot.
You know, Aaron Rodgers took a lot of beatings this season, and he is like taking it.
You know,
Like,
Bacon
he's,
Reaper.
I'm surprised he's not crippled yet.
It's funny because I was gonna talk about firing Matt LaFleur and the we'll talk about the Packers in a minute. I gotta roll the intro. I forgot I clicked the record button like a minute ago.
Roll the
intro.
Who's ready to get riled up? Oh yeah. You're listening to
All Riled Up.
Yes.
And in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
I hate the Buffalo Bills. Welcome everybody to another episode of All Riled Up. My name is Riley. And joining me today for another episode is my boy Samer, who is there he is. How you
I
doing,
was about
Samer?
to say Samer's chair.
I was gonna say
how are you?
first episode in a while with your camera on, Samer. I think you might have had it on for a little bit one time.
No, this is the first time actually.
I mean, if I turn
Wow.
mine on,
I got my camera
just-
plugged in because I had a school assignment where I had to record myself. So I'm like, all right, 5 minutes, we'll turn it on while I'm here.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I also got this thing.
Bro, I saw Daniel Jones.
Maybe he
Did you guys
could.
see Daniel Jones with all the blood on his mouth? That shit was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know if this is true.
Yeah.
I heard someone say like he
I'm
broke
laying
a
on my
tooth or
couch.
something throughout that. I don't know
He
how
did-
true that is though.
He did what?
Broke a tooth.
Oh, that would be, I saw the blood, but I didn't know what had happened. Rico Dowdle starter rest of the season? Probably, yeah. I gotta write my
And probably next season, too.
Yeah. I gotta write my little thing for Dijon's picks. Oh, he ran into the bleacher before the next play. Ugh.
Damn.
That's
Yeah, and he played through that shit. Like, imagine the pain while playing through that.
I know he had a lot of turnovers, but I think for the most part, I don't really care. I think he's still playing pretty good, so I don't really.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't really care how well. Like, same thing with like Stafford. Did you know Stafford hasn't thrown an interception since week 4?
Yeah, that's
He's
been playing out of his
Or
mind.
like
dude.
this, I think he'll get MVP.
He deserves it, in my opinion.
I think obviously Taylor, Stafford, Darnold, Mayfield. Well, Mayfield, I don't know about as much anymore, but
Baker Mayfield is on and off. Like,
yeah.
one day he's popping off, one day he's inconsistent.
And then
Yeah.
of course, now I'm a certified Patriots hater because they're like over us so much in the division. And yeah, I think Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones. I think Taylor, like Dijon and I were talking about, are going to be Offensive Player of the Year. And then speaking of
Yeah.
Dijon, how you doing, Dijon?
I'm all right. Hot take. I think Colts might pull a Vikings. First game into the playoffs, somehow throw it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think only if they play the Chiefs, only because the Chiefs still have the power of Satan on their side. But they do play each other soon. We need to see that. We need to see that. Because actually it's next week. I
Right
forgot
after the
about
bye?
that. Yeah. I hope they win. Schultz, Carson. I would take Schultz. And then we have Malik. How you doing, Malik?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Hungry
So
though.
I'm gonna take up that, bro.
this,
Like, I love Eunice for getting me this hat, but it's so tight.
you know, yeah.
You got me like a small thing.
Not sorry if I misspoke. Not this week. I think I am probably picking the Colts in that game, but I would not be surprised if that makes sense.
Some voodoo shit happens.
Yeah, because you know what's funny?
Damn,
I was scrolling
I'm
through
so
my
close to
camera
being
roll.
Riley in the pick'ems. I'm far away from him.
I know. I was
That's
scrolling
crazy.
through my camera roll looking for something, and I saw a bunch of like Mahomes devil magic memes, and I was busting like out laughing. Bijan or Justin this week? Bijan. I want a Colts Patriots AFC Championship game, and I hope the Colts win.
Colts Patriots.
I am so glad Gus is not here, by the way. Gus, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but when I saw you cancel in the group chat, I actually breathed a sigh of relief. Because I don't think
Why are you framing his
mentally,
downfall?
I don't think mentally I could have taken the berating that would have come from that, from him being on the podcast.
You know what? That's fair.
Colts Giants Super Bowl. I wish. I wish the Giants. I wish my Giants 2 seed prediction. It was looking like it was gonna happen. Then not 2 seed, 7 seed, and then it didn't happen.
How long do you think the GM got though?
I think he will be fired in the offseason, but they don't want to, like, I don't know why the Dolphins did that, because first of all, their GM should have been gone like a couple of years ago. But I think you don't really want to fire your head coach is fine, but there's no reason to fire your GM in the middle of the season, except ours. But
You're like just got the whole program, huh?
I think we should fire literally every member of the Bills coaching staff this season.
What? Your special teams are that bad?
Actually, that's like the one thing that I feel like has been okay this season. And last year was horrible. But yeah, like that we just got a new coordinator too. Like he was okay, but I literally I think we should clean house and then let me do it.
You want to get up there?
I don't even need to call the plays. I just need to be the one who vets these people. Anyway, so speaking of stinkers, right? Because the Bills coaching staff is just a bunch of stinkers. Let's talk about these NFL games, right? Because Thursday started with a stinker, man. Rank AJ Brown, T. Higgins, and Zay Flowers. If we're ranking them by also Bacon,
AJ Brown is not part
Reaper,
of the conversation.
I feel your pain.
Anymore. Jalen must have been really mad with the
After-
comments he made of
After
him.
what he said, he's like, "Hey,
Oh my
me off fantasy.
god!
get me off your fantasy team."
Yeah, you sent that to me.
Yeah.
I don't even use
He's
them.
like taking me.
That's just so funny.
I was gonna send that in the group chat. But I
Oh,
was like,
he
I'll
ain't gonna be
save it.
Eagles after this season, by the way.
No,
he is not gonna be
I think
Eagles.
that the problem with the Eagles
They
is
gonna
that
keep him?
they have it's not just him, it's Saquon too, who's mad. It's just
It's the fact that AJ's so public about it is what I'm saying.
yeah, I think that's not a good thing. They have a lot. The contract is not if they trade him, it's not. That's a lot of dead money. So I think maybe they could AJ to the Pats.
Gus would go insane.
I'd kill myself.
No, AJ to the Bills.
Yeah, back us all with them.
No,
No,
they don't. No.
no.
Did he say
Trade them
AJ to the Bills?
Coleman.
What did I miss?
Trade them Coleman.
Let's not talk about the Bills right now.
Bills?
Cook 10 million.
But
What were we talking about?
Broncos and the Raiders. Oh, that game was so
Monday and Thursday night football were so boring.
They had the same score.
Yeah.
Did they? That's so sad.
Yeah.
I can't say anything. I didn't watch this game, but I heard blow Knicks.
Tristan, I would do Williams.
I mean, it's the Raiders. I don't even know how you just win by 3.
Oh, you have Bo on your bench. I would. They're playing the Chiefs? No, Tristan, I would still do Caleb Williams for fantasy. Yeah. Well, here's the thing,
Really?
Deshaun. It's a divisional matchup, and True Laser. I could see that happening, but I think it's a divisional matchup and it's weird. Divisional matchups are just weird, guys, and they are not indicative of how a team performs. Minus
both
one
of us
team,
know that.
Yeah, minus one team. I think this is this team. I think there is one team that just they play the exact same every week. And it's like watching the same thing over and over again. In Denver, Laser, that's true.
Oh, if it's in Denver, I feel like.
I would say Broncos in Denver. They did almost lose against Las Vegas. Was it in Denver?
If it was, that's just awesome. That's just way more disappointing.
Oh, that game is going to be not fun to talk about. The Commanders and the Dolphins. But yeah, that Raiders Broncos game was horrible. Did you watch any? Did anybody watch any of it?
I didn't watch it.
I watched like I think the first 2 quarters of it. It was the most boring fucking game I've ever watched this season.
I watched.
It is so bad.
I watched up to halftime, and then I watched the highlights for the rest of the game. It was ass. It was so bad. Deshaun, what did you think about it?
Didn't watch it. I just looked at the scoreboard and I was like, yep, disappointment. That's all I need to know from this game. I don't need to watch it to understand.
Blow dicks.
Blow dicks.
Okay. Blow dicks. Good one, Sam.
I don't think you meant to say that.
Yeah.
That's what I named the thumbnail, like when I saved it.
Oh, that's what you named it? Is that why Riley said that?
Blow dicks. I like Mike McDaniel as well, even though he coaches the Dolphins. And David, I would like to hope that is true. Everybody had a bad week, and I can not think about how my team won't even make the playoffs.
I don't think everyone had a bad week.
Do you know who the Bills are? Yeah, but Lamar is injured again.
I think
is he?
What? Had a pretty good week. I don't remember much bad stuff about the Cardinals game.
But
it was the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, without Kyler Murray too.
Lamar is expected to play, but he didn't practice today. So
what's happening with the Ravens?
I don't know, man. God gave the Bills the perfect opportunity to make the playoffs and be the 1 seed, and and Joe Brady just went, and our GM was like, "I'm gonna fuck. I'm not gonna be here next year." And speaking of the Colts, because we were talking about them earlier, the Falcons-Colts game was pretty good, though. I don't know if you guys watched that.
Yeah, I watched it. But
That was
now,
a pretty good game.
2 passes to Pittman. That really pissed me off. Justin Taylor took the whole front bay everywhere.
John, I think that's a good trade. JSN is literally the best receiver this season so far. Although Cook is a lot.
Was he injured?
JSN,
I heard he got sent to the tent. That's why he wasn't scoring
pretty
anymore.
sure
After
he came back. Jonathan Taylor popped off. I'm glad I didn't have to play him this week. Oh my god!
I played him last week when he actually did like 9-10 points. That saved my week.
Okay, I don't know a lot of football players, so I can only compare him to, Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Is JT just Barry Sanders?
I mean,
I guess you could say that.
I think Jonathan Taylor is like he's been pretty solid, but the Colts O-line is really good this season. So he and he is a really good probably white, red, white, and blue. Over DeMarcado. The Bills defense is absolute dog shit. Yeah, Tom.
I feel bad for the Bills. Dude. Bills don't have no defense. Bills don't have no O-line. Bills don't have no wide receivers. Like, they are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
They have a wide receiver.
They have
wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They have Kincaid, but he's out. But when he's there, he's really good.
Yeah.
Right.
At least you guys have Josh Allen.
Right. Anyway,
Let's pray he doesn't have a bad day.
All that Josh Allen has to do is pass to Josh Allen. So he has to throw it up in the air, run it, and then he can get himself.
Man,
that's one way to do it.
You know what? No, I know what we should do. The Bills just have to. I don't know why Joe Brady. I'm sure next week we're going to see a screen to Josh Allen. Because
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I would rip all of the hair out of my head.
Did you even respond to what I said to you on Instagram?
No, I didn't.
I forgot I sent that.
Because I was debating whether or not it was appropriate to start cussing you out. And I decided the answer was no. Yeah, I lost my pass. But
oh man, Instagram's not loaded. Malik and Sammer during the Lions game. I don't know if you saw, but we did a screen and we got 20 yards off of it.
I saw it.
I immediately texted Riley. Now that's how you do a screen.
I saw that. I was on my way to the store and I was very angry. And then when Dejan sent me that, I was like, if I wasn't about to get in the car, I would respond with the most heinous shit in the world.
Oh my god.
Tomlin, I would do Henderson, Warren. I think Aaron Jones might be hurt. Chase Brown and White. Do you start Mac Hollins or Christian Watson? Probably Mac Hollins. I don't really know how he's been doing, but he has some pretty good weeks. He had like over 100. Mac Hollins had more yards in last week than Curtis Samuel all season. Next game was Patriots Bucks. Gus is not here. I
promised him I would glaze.
Yes, I know. Booty is that? Oh, I guess that is tomorrow. I didn't think about that.
Or DJ if he wants to switch.
Patel. So yeah, you do want Mac Hollins, and then T Lockett or M Wilson. Probably Wilson.
No, all I just wanted to say was Patriots are guaranteed to win their division.
Yes, I agree. They have they have such an easy schedule, and their opponent is never mind. the rest of the teams in their division just shit the bed. And Eunice was talking about the Ravens. That was the other team game we're going to talk about.
All right,
he said he was happy with with their defense. What were you saying, Malik? You wanted to rant?
I gotta go. I gotta do it for Gus, man.
Okay.
Drake May absolutely destroyed the Bucks. Ain't got no defense. No, they got no offense. They suck. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. That's for Gus.
And he did throw an interception, and they made it close at the end, like Baker is known to do. But he also had some insane passes.
He's not Drake May.
Yeah, because I'm starting Hunter Henry Austin or Cade Otton. No, actually, I would do Otton. But I think I'm starting Hunter Henry, but that's because Kincaid's bitch ass got injured again. Literally, right after I traded for him. That's on me.
Yeah, enjoy the trade, bro.
That's on me. Yeah. Fuck you, stupid ass.
Hey, Brock Bowers is back. I'm not complaining. He got me 4 points last week.
I have a joke, but I think it's Cade Otton against the Bills, Austin. Trust me. Because I've seen every Bills game this season. Speaking of unpleasant trees, right? The Jags were
Matt. All right. You just need a score to win the game.
Well,
let me stop remembering how to play fucking football. Here's a pick fucking 6.
Trevor Lawrence ain't it, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it. Trevor Lawrence ain't it, man.
How did he fumble that shit so bad?
They were up by, was it 1 touchdown or 6?
I think it was 1.
No, not 6.
I think it was
the Jags game?
I think it was just a
out.
touchdown.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
it had to been 6.
It was either 6 or 7, and I do not mean that in a funny way.
No, it had to be 6.
Yeah. So then they blow a lead late. The Texans take the lead. Then they can't do nothing, even though they had time left. Davis Mills in the fourth quarter, bro, was insane. That happened last week as well, or the week before, the one we just had, week 9.
Now, I wanted to say,
yeah. Oh, I should look that up. Hold on. Well, you keep talking. But I had.
I think we can now confidently say that
the Jags are not Super Bowl
any. Well, a couple people knew that.
I genuinely believe,
but
the Jaguars have a chance of winning the Super Bowl.
What do you mean by that? You've been talking about them. So you don't believe?
I mean, no.
You don't believe?
No, I don't believe.
Shame.
They're the 7th seed.
You're not a true fan.
Right now, yeah.
They have the same record as the Chiefs.
I can guarantee you they're losing another 4 games.
I have not looked at their schedule. No, do not trade Bijan for Dowdle.
They play the Chargers, the Colts twice, and the Broncos. Yeah, no, they're losing.
Bijan for Dowdle's crazy.
CD and Rasheed for Bijan and Pickens. Oh my god. Yeah, do not trade Bijan for Dowdle.
Why not? Gus.
Dylan's here. Tyler Shook got to be MVP at this point, and I agree. Give it to him over Drake May. Maximus, I would say no. Drake London is getting more points than JJ, and Kyron's pretty good, but I don't know if I would do that trade. Saquon and Ladd for Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams. I mean, that might be a better trade to do just because Devontae does get some pretty solid points and targets. Because right now the Jags are the 7th seed, Dijon. Chiefs are the 8th.
And that's gonna tick down.
As of right now, the Bills are the 6th, but I mean that's going down. They're not making the playoffs.
I'll be happy with this as long as the Chiefs don't even go to the playoffs this year.
They might
they're going to the playoffs.
Dijon, they might, but if they do, they will not win their division, and they are going to be either the 7th seed or the 6th seed, and they will lose to whoever they have to play in the wild card.
See, Malik, this is how I think. You got to split it with division, right? With division rivals. So they're going to lose one to Broncos, win one to Broncos. All right.
Yeah.
They should outright beat, in my mind, probably. Wait, did they already lose to the Colts?
The Broncos? Yes.
They played them.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
So
I don't think they played them yet.
No, they played them week 2.
No, it's because isn't it also like who you win against? Like if two people in your if you and another team play the same team, and one wins over the other, you know what I mean?
So
Colts play them week 13.
Well, it's the first one is just outright record, and then record in your division. So the thing is, though, like they're not gonna split.
I'm just saying after the barely win with Raiders, I am in fear for the Broncos.
Oh, me too. Their offense does not show up to play until the fourth
it was
quarter.
A division game, but I'm just saying.
But they do that every week. You know? I wonder if I can pull up like the playoff predictor.
Now, I'm not saying they're going to lose every game. I'm just pretty sure they also have I would say more difficult season than the Chiefs do for the rest of the season, yeah?
The Broncos?
Oh wait, they're also with the Chargers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Both teams have to play the Chargers one more time. I think.
Because I was thinking they'd somehow sneak and win their division. Is what I was thinking with the Broncos. I'm just saying I'm upset and disappointed by the Broncos with the Raiders. With such a bad team. You have that type of show.
Let me look
so
this up.
If the Broncos just crumble and the Chiefs keep winning, then I see them sneaking past, but then the Chargers are also there. Forgot about the Chargers. So I don't know. Chiefs might actually still have a rough time.
Okay. Let's compare and contrast their schedules. So, the Broncos and the Chiefs both play each other. It's in Denver. It's this Sunday. The Broncos have to play the Commanders, the Raiders in Vegas, the Packers, the Jags, and then the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and the Chargers is the last week of the season. Then, and I guess we're going to have to pull the Chargers schedule up as well because they're only one game back for the division. But that's because the Broncos went on bye early. So the Chargers just have actually, did they? Yeah, I think the Broncos went on bye earlier. The Chiefs have to play. 1 second. Okay. the Colts, the Cowboys, the Texans, the Chargers, the Titans, the Broncos, and the Raiders one more time. A team that they held literally to 0 points. But it is week 18.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers would play Jags, Raiders, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. My issue with the Broncos, who I think have the easier... No, I think the Chiefs have the easier schedule of the ones we discussed. I think it goes Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely think the Chiefs can either sneak it in, or if they match with the Broncos, I think they just get more because they beat the Colts.
Miguel, yes. I would do that trade. Yeah, John, I mean,
because we said it earlier in the thing, like, the Chiefs have some, like, dark magic, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I see them sneaking in. Like, just whip on by, oh, guys, by the way, we won the division.
And
we're like, what the fuck happened?
If they beat and they will, I think, if they beat the Broncos this week, that's 6-4. That's the 7th seed, or the 6th. No, that'd be the 7th. And then the Chargers are still, even the Broncos are still 2 games up on them. The Chargers then move to 3 with the tiebreaker. Because I think the Chargers beat the Jags. Ertz, Andrews, or Schultz? Probably Schultz. No. We'll go Andrews. Mariota, Darnold, or Rodgers? Probably Rodgers. And then Baker.
Baker.
So I want to talk about that Lions game, guys. I tried to watch the whole thing, but I had to go to the store a little after halftime. I don't really remember. I saw that special guest they had on, who was calling plays for a little bit. That was lovely. I did watch a lot of that. They let that go on for a long time.
We had it mostly muted, and they wouldn't shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. Who are the Seahawks playing? They're playing the Rams. Ugh. Kevin, that's tough. I would probably start the Broncos defense. But both those are really hard matchups.
The Lions game was a very good game. Hi, DJ.
Lions game,
very good game.
What happened?
Oh, I was saying that's the game we're talking about is the Lions game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Samer, go on.
I think our defense definitely.
No, I was just
that game.
Yeah, so I'm sure most people who watched the game already saw what happened. Dan Campbell basically took control of most of the offensive play.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and he put on his glasses, which means shit literally got real.
I saw that.
It was a very, very fun and interesting game. I don't have much to talk about, honestly, about the game. We won. Let's go. The funny thing is, like, the whole Amon-Ra St. Brown getting punched in the face. I keep on, like, anytime I think about that game, I just think about that. Apparently, there was another angle of St. Brown at the previous play pushing that player. I think he was jersey 99. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
Pushing him around. Like he pushed him a bit, but he didn't like punch him or anything like that. So that's kind of what instigated all of that shit, and then him getting punched by the player 99. And then one of the referees got punched in the face. That was also kind of funny. But yeah, good game all around. I don't really have a lot of comments. DJ might have a couple of things to say about it, though.
Can I say one thing before Dejan starts talking? Allegedly, according to Sports Illustrated, there is a video of Amon-Ra punching him first. It was Darren Payne a few plays before the ejection.
Yeah, to my understanding, it wasn't a punch. He pushed him, but he didn't punch him.
I will pull.
To my understanding, like that's what people were saying. I didn't really watch the video. I just heard somewhere that he got punched. He got pushed.
Let's see. I'm watching it right now. So Payne, okay, it's like a slap. Payne, it's a full on punch.
Is it?
It's so here's what happens. So this Darren Payne, pushes Amon-Ra out of the way. Amon-Ra sort of slaps him, and then Payne pushes him again, and then Amon-Ra does just go like that. And it's in front of the ref, and the ref just separates them and then walks away.
A funny series of events.
And that is allegedly a few plays before the punch that would get Payne ejected. But now you can talk to John. It's not really consequential, to that. I mean...
Yeah. No, just wanted to say practically what you said, except for...
I would start Stafford, Nolan.
No one punched a ref. Someone pushed a ref, and then he got a flag on him.
Yeah.
But just in general for the game, genuinely, if that shows anything, that just shows either we need a OC or the OC needs to cook in the oven a little bit longer. The fact that Dan Campbell came down and just said, no, this is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of, what is it called? Walk the dog with the fucking Commanders.
Yeah.
Like.
Now, it is the backup QB, and a lot of their team is just, they are riddled with injuries. But.
Yeah, I understand
still
that.
Impressive.
But also, yeah, it's another thing of, I generally don't think the Commanders tried that game.
Probably not.
Maybe even the effing like DC for the Commanders, because I don't know much ball. I don't be out in the field. I'm a fan. I watch it. I can't be like, they shouldn't have ran shotgun or whatever the fuck they say.
Grant, I don't know. But I think RJ Harvey is not getting as many snaps as J.K. Dobbins. Sorry, Dejan.
So, someone did a basic explaining of Campbell saw the weaknesses in the defense and then exploited it, and then the Ravens' defense did nothing to try to fix it during the game.
Oh. Yeah.
Something like, all right, they just said, when you run a slant, you expect 7 yards max. But the fact that J-Mo got 21 off of it means you guys, there was a hole somewhere. Dan Campbell saw it. You need to figure out what the hole is. You patch it up. But the fact that the Lions were able to do it 3 more other times means you just didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then the players, I mean, don't get me wrong. All right, the whole St. Brown thing, yes. You should have took it as, I know it sucks to say it like this, but you should have took it as, all right, the ref said nothing. Let me not continue this. Not, okay, let me blatantly punch a guy who hasn't interacted with me for that play so I can get ejected.
Yeah.
See, the other thing, like you said, the ref said, all right, both of you leave. Like, move.
Yeah. Because in the video, he just does try to, like, break him up, but then he walks away and acts like, oh, nothing happened.
Yeah. Then you can't just go up and then, without anything, just swing. Because now, before that video, everyone's like, oh, no, it's just him. It's him. He's crazy.
Thank you,
He's
Grant.
swinging for no reason. He's mad because they're losing. Because then now you are looking like the bad guy. To the point of people were clowning on your teammate who took your side before the video came out.
And Dejan, something I wanted to say about talking about the Commanders' defense being ass and just not showing up. After that, their head coach said for the rest of the season he's taking over defensive play calling. I wish I had a coach that would do that for my team.
See, that's what I meant, because that just solidifies what that guy was saying. Was genuinely the DC was not carrying that game.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is, but it was an Instagram post of someone like breaking it down on like why the DC just stopped carrying.
Yeah.
Like wasn't really there that game. But we need to figure out what's happening with our offensive coordinator, because honestly, that just shows to me that Campbell was just done at that moment with him.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'm taking control. Yes, like you said, injured. Daniels isn't there. But, I mean, I don't think we had that big of a problem with our defense in general. Yes, we've had hiccups, but not to the point of, like, Campbell needs to take control of the defense. But the offense has been to the point where, like, all right, no, you're done. I'm taking control of this game. We'll see what happens with the next game. I don't remember who we're facing. Oh, yes, Eagles.
Oh,
yeah, I forgot. Which I really wanted them to beat the Packers because I wanted the Eagles to be on their high horse just so we can sneak by a win. Yes, and I mean sneak by a win. Because if they lost to the Packers, they would have took the anger out on us.
Oh my God, yeah.
It would have been a wrap.
Seahawks? Wait, is this a joke?
I have a new owner. His name is Craig Stout, starting in January. Really?
That's interesting.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did not hear about that. Or we look Craig Stout up and it's like something fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, the guy who does the Yes King audio died.
I don't know who that is.
You never heard like the Yes King videos? Have you, Malik?
Well, I zoned out.
You ever heard the Yes King audios? Like on TikTok?
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, he died. Okay, yeah, you know at least.
Yeah, I was gonna send in the group chat, but I was like, everyone probably already knows.
I sent that in the group chat, and nobody responded. So I was like, damn, everybody's just in mourning. But
Gus must have took it hard before his project.
Yeah,
he was just sitting in his room listening to the audio.
On his project.
He's like, Drake May won the game this week, but at what cost?
Hey, that's true. When Drake May succeeds, he got the Trailblazers too, but it won't come out until after the season over. Take care, guys. Thank you, Mr. Boss. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Mac Jones, Bo Nix, JJ, 2QB league. So, Hayden, what I'll say is that Brock Purdy might be coming back. That's like an any day now sort of thing. So I would go Nix and McCarthy. McCarthy's been doing better. But if Mac Jones does play, then I guess I would go Mac Jones. Well, they're playing the Cardinals. So you know what? Yeah, but the Bears defense really isn't that good. So, you know what? I would go Bo Nix and JJ.
You sure about that?
No. But I think the Bears defense is not like amazing. You know?
Okay.
They were letting Russ carve them up.
Well, yeah.
Their offense is good though.
What I just looked up real quick is literally just the speculation. Is I think what Mr. Boss said. Like he got the Trailblazers.
Mm-hmm.
But he might also be the new owner of the Seahawks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because all I did, I didn't really try to go in depth. I just looked Seahawks new owner news, and all I saw was like, who's going to be the next? Who's going to be the newer? Who's going to be newer? Who? Trailblazers just got bought. Maybe the Seahawks are next. That's it.
Okay.
No guarantee. Like you said, it might come out after the season is over that there is a new owner. Who knows?
I gotcha. Did you know that Walmart owns the Broncos?
You're lying.
It's like they have like
the Walmart family?
You lie.
Or the company?
I think it's like a ownership group and they are invested in it.
Okay.
But they're like one of the usually we just say the owner when we're talking about like an ownership group is like whoever has the most stock in the ownership group, and that is whoever is involved with
like the Packers.
No. Yes, but no.
Isn't the Packers a stock team or something?
Yeah, but you can't actually buy stock in it. They take like funding where you're allowed to buy like a share of the Packers and it's like $100 or something like that. And like tons of people will buy shares, but you don't actually really have like voting power. Technically, you do own a share of the Broncos, and I don't think you can sell it either.
Is it like though that fucking company that was like, we'll sell you a square foot of land in like Scotland, and technically you'll be a lord, and it's like, no, you won't. You just own a piece of land. That's it.
It's kind of like that, yeah. But you do technically own.
Yeah, like you technically own the land, but you don't have a title.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. It is like that. I forgot what that company is called because they got like shit on and exposed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you do technically own part of the Packers, but you don't actually really have a say.
Get a say. Yeah, it's like,
does Walmart own the Broncos? Look this up.
Okay. I'm not a stocks guy, so this might be a stupid question.
It is the family that owns Walmart also owns the Broncos.
Okay. This might be a stupid question. I'm not a stocks guy.
Yeah.
If
I could probably answer.
So, when someone buys stock, does everyone take like a little percentage cut because the total of people who own a stock just increased? Or do you only buy part of someone else's ownership of a company.
Yes, there's a certain amount of stocks that are created.
Okay.
And you own like what is available on the market. So, if anything, the more stocks that are like when someone buys a stock, the price of the stock forever, like your ownership isn't diluted unless they say, like, specifically, I think they have to like do some legal bullshit where where they open up more shares for stocks. Because a lot of these like publicly traded companies, really all it is they're trying to get money from investors. Like, if you are really, really, really rich, you could buy a lot of stocks and immediately get on the board. But
okay,
they're
all that really to say
uh-huh
is I just want a confirmation before I said this. You dumb fuck retard cheeseheads just gave your fucking football team money for free.
Well, yeah, that is.
You're like, here you go.
Yeah, that's why.
I want a piece of paper. Oh wow.
So true. So true.
That's why they. That is why they did that, because they're the oldest football team.
You're the one that has all these
NFL,
shoes here. It's not me.
and they have a very loyal fan base. And also, Green Bay is a small market team, and they don't want the Packers to leave Green Bay. So they know that people will pay them, even if it's only like $100 a person, for the millions of people that live in Wisconsin, is still a lot of money. So it's basically just a way to fundraise.
Yep. Like MSU got just like MSU just got railed for.
Yeah.
Which I think is so stupid. I'm sorry. I know this is an NFL. You guys got in trouble because you guys are giving money to people before they get to college. That's one of the things you guys got in trouble for.
And it was because there were players that were ineligible who played.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Isn't like the biggest schools doing that right now? Like I swear someone was saying like there's like a high school kid getting $20,000 a month to stay committed to a team.
Yeah.
So like NIL is a little different.
Belleville does that, and that's a high school.
NIL, plus like when that happened though, John, I don't think NIL was as expansive as it is right now. And the high school kid is Dylan. How did you celebrate your 17th birthday, Dylan?
And the win.
White money.
Yeah, and that win. Yeah. That's hilarious. That was great.
Yeah.
Light money, NGO.
He's probably freaking out. He probably is like, I can't wait to talk about this in the podcast.
Yeah. Put the 20 grand on Saints winning.
Oh my god. The thing I couldn't wait to talk about on the podcast was the Steelers sucking. Because they played a god awful game. And
was it just Rodgers or was it the Steelers as a whole? I didn't watch that one.
I think it
was just Rodgers.
I think it's the whole team. I
mean, Warren was going crazy.
Yes, but here's my issue.
The hurdle was crazy.
I have two things to say. One is the Steelers' defense is supposed to be really good, and it is really good, but I think they play a lot worse than they lead you to believe, given the reputation of their players. Because their players legitimately are very good on defense. But they don't have a quarterback. Well, that's nice. I'm glad Tyler Shook got to celebrate your birthday and a win. Congratulations, Dylan. He said that he went to Chuck E. Cheese with Tyler Shook. W. Dylan, W. Tyler Shook, W. Chris Olave. I should have traded for Rashid Shaheed, man. I forgot who offered me him, but I think it might have been Sammer. Yeah. Or I think I was gonna ask him and I didn't. W guy in the top left, that is Dijon. Guy in the corner. I forgot who called you that.
I don't know.
I think was it Dylan?
I'm a guy in the corner.
It might
was
have
it
been
Dylan?
It might no. I think it was either Dylan or it was someone else who joined randomly. Dijon like the mustard, not Deshaun.
Yeah.
It was Dylan. That's hilarious. I made that
Banging.
I made that I don't think it was the title of the YouTube video, but it was in the description. That was Dylan's first appearance. Isn't that hilarious? Man,
hey, he's been sick
a long way it's been.
Yeah, he has been. Shout out W Dylan. Can we get W Dylan?
W Dylan.
I'm
not typing that.
I'm not typing that. But I think also Aaron Rodgers is not playing. I think he's playing fine, but then there are stretches where
his dementia catches up with him.
True. That is true. He does have the
Wait,
ayahuasca
how old is
brain.
Homeboy, by the way?
What?
How old is Dylan?
Currently 17.
Damn, I can't say a joke.
I like how he said he said maybe next year.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say something.
No, I was saying true because I feel like Aaron Rodgers does have ayahuasca brain.
He tunes in and out.
Wait. It's
thankfully me. I don't watch porn. I've never been into any weird kinky stuff.
No, he hasn't. Henderson Knapp. But yeah, like
Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think this is what happens. Rodgers gets hit, and he thinks it's 2016. And then he plays out of his wazoo, gets hit again, and is like, wait, it's 2025.
Yeah, shit.
What the fuck is happening?
Where's my walker? Yeah, I agree.
Before every play, he needs to make sure he hits a bit of his ayahuasca before he goes.
Oh, I saw a funny
first down, he has to take a hit. Second, take a hit. Third, take a hit. Fourth, he doesn't give it to him because if it's at fourth, he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, he's fucked. They just punt.
Sorry about that. I had to mute myself. I was on the phone.
Nah, you're a good man.
Sorry.
We were talking about Rodgers.
How bad?
Yeah,
he wishes it was 2016. Is all I've been saying. Yeah.
He's high off that ayahuasca. I saw a really funny video of him sharing smelling salts on the field with his center.
Yeah, I remember people, at least on Instagram, was like, "You can't do that."
Yeah, you do it on the sidelines, but they're not gonna get him in trouble. Who cares?
Guys, they weren't shooting up on the field. Is all I'm saying.
It's true. Apparently George Kittle does it so much that he uses it every play. Yeah, that's horrible. By the way, that's not good.
That's not good. Is he okay?
No,
Did he get hit hard last season or something?
Yeah.
Well, he got injured mid season this year, but he's been playing pretty good. He's a really great tight end. I like George Kittle. Although I'll be honest, I avoided drafting him literally because he said that. And he got injured mid-year and was out for a while, so good on me. That was a bullshit prediction, but yeah, the Steelers. Yeah. Although, can I say one thing about the Chargers though? They look like they look so unconvincing.
They look like they're the fakest team ever.
That entire division, man, it pisses me off. Because, yeah, technically...
Really? Oh, I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't say they're a bad team, because in the end, they blow these teams out in the end. And they win a lot of games by a lot, and they've played good games. I know they have a lot of injuries, but at the same time, not liking what I'm seeing. Like, I do think they are still first round exits as of right now.
That's why I said this in the group chat. It seems like a couple disagree with me, but that's why genuinely is like, take the Eagles out of Super Bowl conversations. They have been doing too mid to really be in these conversations. Their defense has been showing up. I said that. I will gladly give credit to the Eagles defense. They might need a new offensive coordinator or something. I don't get what's happening on offense.
Tez Johnson stab. It's their offensive coordinator, John. He's new. Their other one
He's
left.
new?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that makes a lot of sense. Because it's just even then to the point where I'm not saying pull a Campbell just because like this just happened, but you have to take yes, you're winning, but you have to take a charge in it and be like, all right, we have Saquon. Give him the fucking ball more. Campbell sided with them on this, but yes, you have the tush push, brother. Don't use it like that's the only good play you have in the book.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah. You're right.
And they're not getting rid of it. It is going to be very controversial, not because it's a bad play or injuries per se, but definitely because it just can't be officiated. No one knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Especially with the refs now.
Anytime a
refs
tush
don't
push
know
happens,
what the fuck they're doing in general.
Anytime a tush push happens, they always pull out the slow motion cameras to see who fucked up. Per recent games.
You know, what were you gonna say, Sean?
The Eagles themselves, besides the defense, the offense literally makes me doubt that entire team. Who is in their division? I think they're just clearing it. Yeah, they're clearing
Eagles,
it.
Cowboys. They're
clearing the division. But that's why I said drop the Eagles from the Super Bowl contender conversation. We need to pick up Seahawks and Rams. That's who we're switching to. Don't look at the NFC North. It's a shit show right now, in my opinion. I don't know what's happening there. Buccaneers, you guys just got injuries. I'm so sorry. This would have been a great season for you guys if you guys didn't just get fucking railed for some reason.
Well, I
don't
think
know
the
who cursed
Bucs
you
will
guys.
win their division just based off of no one.
They're winning their division.
No one else is going to.
I'm just saying, if they make championships, they don't win because the other teams available are just.
No.
But Eagles need to leave the conversation. It sucks. I mean, you get a new OC, and I think he thinks he's playing fucking Madden or some shit. Because, man, I don't know what the fuck happened. AJ Brown has a reason to be mad. Saquon has a reason to be mad. Hurts doesn't know. Hurts know how to throw a fucking ball, but man, I don't know anymore. That shit fucking.
Most of the time, he doesn't throw the ball. Most of the time, he tries to
I think the Lions and the Eagles have the same issue, where they have I looked up their offensive coordinator's resume. He's been in the NFL since, 2007. But he has what?
I will say, I think you just made something click for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the problem. Either, at least with, like, you can see a coincidence, I guess you should say, with both of these. Of like, all right, Saquon and AJ Brown both upset about not getting the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you switch over to the Lions, they could just not be public about it, but they could be upset. Sammer said this, like 2 weeks ago? If you watch Goff, it looks like a couple, like 3 games, he's only looking at St. Brown, or he's only looking at Laporta. And I think that's the problem with the Eagles as well, of why AJ's not getting the ball, why Saquon's not getting the ball. It's like, they're like, all right, we throw it to these guys and these guys only, because I know these plays work.
Yep.
And that's the same reason why they still use the tush push on, what was it? Someone was like, for those wondering if the Eagles are going to still be using tush push, I think they said like 3 plays into the first drive of the second half they used it.
Yeah.
And it's they have a playbook like in Madden. If it's 3rd and long, I'm telling you, I don't get it. Hell, same with the Bills. Screens all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Eagles playbook. Half of it is tush push. Yep. Tush push to the left. Spin around a guy. Tush push down the middle. Get behind him and push. Don't go to the right. You're going to get stopped.
The Bills...
All they have to do is just switch places.
The Bills tried to run a fake tush push on Sunday.
Did they?
Do they have... In that... Never mind.
Joe Brady.
Yeah, I was about to say, never mind.
I hate him.
How does he have a job?
I don't know.
So, once again, I think it is what that guy said, was like, there is something he knows, and he's just dangling over everyone's heads of why I can't leave.
He knows where the body is buried.
This is the reason. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That's why I can't leave. I'm dropping the bomb as soon as you guys remove me. But for the Packers side of that game, what happened with Love? Is it Love's fault?
With just him not performing, or what?
Yeah. Or is it more a coaching problem?
Well, here's the thing, and I was going to bring that up, because people were upset with LaFleur, who's their head coach, because he's the offensive mind, and their defense has been pretty solid. Because what I was going to say was, I think the issue with the Lions, my sort of explanation from how I understand it with the Eagles, and I think it's the same with the Lions, but I can't confirm it. But looking at the Lions offensive coordinator has been the offensive coordinator for one other team in his he's been in the NFL since 1998. He's been the offensive coordinator for one NFL team. He briefly went to coach college football. As an offensive coordinator in college football. In that time, he was the
Riley, your worst enemy just showed up, by the way.
What?
Look in the chat, man.
I didn't see.
You want to talk about the game? We did dance around it. You want to talk about the game?
Hey, Daniel and I talked about DMs.
Oh, you guys.
We will. I was gonna wait until we were done with the Eagles game, and then I was gonna talk about the Bills. So Daniel, I hope you're riding it high. That's all I have to say, because you deserve, honestly, to be happy about it. It's their year. Top 2 draft pick.
I will say that is the funniest thing I ever saw. What on Instagram was like the video of their locker room after they beat the Bills. Yes, someone in the comments explained to me why they were that happy, but that was hilarious for a reaction of winning.
I told Dejan this. No, I'll save it.
Packers.
With the Eagles, I think the issue with the Eagles offense is the same thing with the Lions offense, where their offensive coordinator has not been an offensive coordinator the Eagles' offensive coordinator has never been an offensive coordinator. He was their passing coach last year, and they're not a pass-heavy team. With the Lions, the Lions OC hasn't been an OC since 2017, and he was the OC for the Jets.
No.
So, yes, he was also the pass coordinator for the Broncos in a good good passing game.
Yeah.
But the Broncos also just have a really good head coach. The Lions, I think, also have a really good head coach. I don't know so much about the Eagles head coach. I know he's one Jackson Smith and Jigba. Who won this trade? He gets Stafford, Kyron, and Collins, and I get Daniel Jones, Bijan, and T. Oh, you did. Bijan and T are crazy. So is Daniel Jones, honestly. Although he might accidentally sell you. But I think Bijan is worth it. So is T. Higgins. Anyways, because you don't need Collins this season. But I think the issues just come from your OCs need to cook more, and that doesn't mean they're bad, you know?
Yeah, they need to get put in the oven a little bit longer.
Yeah, especially because both those teams, and the Eagles are still a good team, but I agreed with you, Dijon. I think defense wins championships. As of right now, I still have the Eagles to be, at minimum, NFC championship. And I'll tell you why. It's literally only because their defense is just insane. And but if they have to play a team with a very good defense and an insane offense, it's over. You know? It really depends. And I could see. I said this did I say this last podcast? I was thinking this last week. This Eagles team reminds me of the Eagles in 2023, where they are very, very good. They started out very, very good after just making the Super Bowl, even though they lost the Super Bowl. And I think they might have even been like 10-0 and then just went and lost to like the Giants with no Daniel Jones. Lost to teams they should not have lost to that were bad. And then lost immediately in the playoffs. And I'm not saying that will happen. To be honest with you, if I had $5 to bet, I would bet on the Eagles minimum making the NFC Championship. I gotta read Daniel's comment because this is hilarious. Top 8 from the bottom. Tua, top 1 CTE MVP. McDaniel, best fireable coach of the year. Defense is top 32. Oh, man. Daniel.
Yeah. The thing, Daniel, though,
I love
you guys
Daniel.
are going to do
You're
well
so
enough
funny.
at the back half of the season to make sure you guys don't get a good spot for the draft.
You know, low key, I mean, maybe. And then Eunice says, oh.
Shut up. Shut up.
Eunice. I was about to read that out loud. But yeah,
has been Hotel Rule 34.
What? What?
And then Eunice said, "Wait, this isn't
that's
Google."
Eunice.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not incognito.
So I'm not incognito. But yeah, I think right now I am
Lamar Jackson Rule 30.
I'm at a weird spot with the Eagles because I do think their defense, like they are still a contender. I don't like their offense. It does not inspire confidence in me. Same with the Packers, man. The Packers are, and I know a lot of people are blaming LaFleur, and I think he is partially to blame, Dijon. But I also think, I said this at the beginning of the year, Jordan Love, like they live or die based on, does Jordan Love have a good game? And Jordan Love just plays weird. Also, Caleb, honestly, no, just because Troy Franklin is so inconsistent right now. I would find somebody else. Or keep AJ Brown, honestly. Depending on what your receiving core looks like.
Yeah.
But
I play AJ Brown this week? I don't know.
I wouldn't play AJ Brown this week.
Put him up
against the
of
Lions.
all weeks.
I
It's
feel
this
like
week. No, straight up.
Actually,
of all weeks, it's this week. You put
of
AJ
all
Brown
weeks,
up.
it is this week.
To play him?
Yeah, honestly.
Should I put him for Zay Flowers instead?
Daniel wants me to talk about the Dolphins. Okay. So.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Dijon. I'm going to say what I said to Dijon on the phone. The last time the Dolphins beat the Bills, I wasn't even. I was not engaged. Here's the things that have happened in my life since the last time the Bills lost to the Dolphins. Got engaged, got cancer one time, got cancer a second time, got married. This game made me so angry. I actually, the 1,000-yard stare that I had at points during this game, I could not even open.
You had a whole.
I was going off on Twitter, man. Oh my god!
You went through a whole life phase,
and that was in
between
2022 or 3 only.
Yeah,
it was like fall of 2022 was when that happened. I think the last time the Dolphins lost to the Bills. The last time Dolphins beat the Bills.
Won.
And it's the most.
Yeah.
And the units.
And that.
Dolphin.
And that's the biggest margin since 2011, they said, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. This game was the worst football game I've ever watched, probably. Because and here's the thing, right? I don't want to be a hater on the Dolphins. Tua didn't play that good. You know what's funny? I told Claire about this.
Hating.
So obviously, I will rant about football to her, even though she doesn't really know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Echan had an insane game.
Yeah.
And I'll rant her, or she'll hear me talking about it with you guys, or just whatever. And so when I became a Bills fan, she jokingly was like, let me look up who their rival is, and that's my team. I even bought her I have one of these Bills cups that she bought me for Christmas. And I bought her a Dolphins one. Literally just so we could have that's her team, right? We always joke about Tua, right? She knows about Tua and his concussion issues. I told her, I was like, the Dolphins beat the Bills. The first thing she said was, did Tua play how good did Tua play? That's insane. I thought he was bad. And I said, oh no, he didn't play great. That's what makes it bad.
That's what makes it bad.
Because he immediately threw an interception.
Didn't he?
He threw
What
two!
happened? Something happened. Yeah, something happened at the first snap too. Like they had to call a timeout literally before the game even started, or something like that.
The game didn't even start. Santos or Andy Borgales? Man, I don't even know. Probably Andy. Yeah, I was so busy ranting about Joe Brady in my post-game reaction that I barely even talked about like what happened in the game. I was actually
checked.
What were you
TikTok.
gonna say?
When I checked TikTok, all I saw was just a cross, like through his face on the fucking thing, and I'm like, yeah, Riley's not happy.
Dude, I never changed the thumbnail, and that was the only. Well, I never add a picture for the thumbnail, but a bunch of people on Bill's Twitter changed their profile pictures to that. So I didn't change my profile picture, but I did add that to the video just because I was like, I cannot like I can't take Joe Brady anymore. Okay, so here's what happened, Sammer. You know, maybe. Maybe, Eunice, I don't know. So let me explain. So they started the game and then the clock was at 15 minutes, but then some like bullshit happened and McDaniel had to call a timeout. I
know a flag was pulled at the Dolphins for like a false start, I think.
And then they called he had to call a timeout.
They called a timeout. He wasn't happy.
Yeah.
They weren't getting their shit together, so he's like, yeah, timeout. Get your asses back here. Let's figure this shit out.
Yeah. And
that was a bad start, and I still can't believe what happened with the Bills, dude. Like,
you know, and I both can believe it and can't. You know what I mean? Like, cause they always beat the Dolphins. Like, it's not like this is objective. You know, Josh Allen is still 12-3 in his whole career against the Dolphins.
Yep.
And this is not me trying to glaze, because right now, not particularly happy with him. Or anyone on this team. But, like, it's just... Hold on, I gotta take a sip of water. Every time I've noticed recently that whenever I start talking about the Bills, my voice starts to slowly get raised. Like in my TikToks, I'll try to like keep it down so I'm not like screaming into my phone. But
your rage is just building up because you're thinking of every single thing.
So let's see. Wait, let me set a 10-minute timer because I promised myself I wouldn't. I wouldn't do this.
Gotta limit yourself.
Oh, okay. So Claire texted me to correct what I said. She said I thought she said Tua played. Like, did Tua have a good game? She said, oh, did Tua not play? Was the reason they won.
Oh.
So let me I'm setting a timer so I don't go too overboard. And Eunice is here.
Hi, Eunice. Please continue.
I was enjoying this.
So the game starts, right? Tua turns the ball over. Immediately when the Bills punted, I was like, this is gonna be a shit show. Because they looked like garbage. And they looked like they looked like garbage for so much of the. Now, I will say this, right? Not to try to like salvage something out of this game, because they're really, like I said, scoring 13 points in the fourth quarter, and that being the only amount of that is shameful. I think I actually uttered the words I know I tweeted you should be ashamed of yourselves. But I don't. Let me pull up some of my tweets because there's some funny ones.
Yeah. I would love, like, as you're pulling those up, I would love, like, there's a real player on the Bills is like, damn, Riley's right. We should be ashamed. Like, he's holding the tweet up to, like, the other guys in the locker room. Like, you see what we did, guys?
All right, so let's see. The game started at 1. At 1:33, I tweeted, bro, we're really going to lose to the Dolphins, aren't we? So,
oh my God.
And then,
30 minutes.
Okay, here we go. After 48 minutes, this team should be ashamed of themselves. All capital... Wait, hold on. We're pulling it up on stream.
Oh my God.
I was just looking at the what's it called? The scoring summary, and it's so funny.
It's horrible. This team should be ashamed of themselves. All capital letters, especially Joe Burrow. Then I retweeted this from Brandon, who, if you're on Bill's Twitter, hilarious. I love this guy. But Joe Brady, I hate you. All capital letters at 2 p.m. So that's like after, like, I think that's probably about halftime. And then I said, oh, this one did numbers. Even if the Bills win, this is at 2:13 p.m. The game started at 1. Joe Brady needs to have his play calling duties revoked. It's over. Nearly every game this season has been unwatchable. I agree with that. That is so true. Good on me for tweeting that.
I like that. Good on. Got some emotion too.
At halftime, Bills posted half. The shitty ass half graphic. And it says 16-0. What are you saying, John?
Did you guys miss the extra point, or did you go for 2?
We went for 2.
They went for 2.
Okay. Which I thought was stupid.
Can you do me a favor, Riley?
Yeah.
Before you move on to the next tweet, it's a risk. Can you click on that Buffalo Bills tweet? I just would love to see just the top comment.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. It's the guy that blocked you.
Joe Brady. Back on. You gotta save that one. You gotta save that one.
Oh man, I'm bookmarking that. I'll save it
that's
later.
A new one for Riley into the archives.
Oh boy, the wide receiver screen. Oh man. Oh, these are good. I gotta go through these later. So
that fucking back on one is fucking because like it had the word postponed scribbled out really shittily, like it was made on fucking Microsoft Paint.
Back on, and you know what the worst part is? I tweeted, this entire organization should be ashamed of itself. Joe Brady needs to be fired as soon as the clock hits 0. Bean isn't innocent either. He's a fucking pussy. Wow. I agree with that, honestly. Who wouldn't trade this? Yes, it is. Shame on both of them.
This guy right here, man. He's got ideas.
Here's a picture. unrelated, but this announcing crew is fucking garbage, dude. I hate. That guy also announces in Madden. I hate him. 3:46 p.m. The game wasn't over yet, by the way. Fire Joe Brady, fire Brandon Bean. That's it. And then I retweeted this, which was this picture. This is Joe Brady. I hate him. Yeah, I agree with this. If Joe Brady is the OC next week, which unfortunately is the case, it looks like, as of Wednesday. And I agree with that as well. But yeah, I said if Joe Brady is the OC, I don't see why you'd want to watch the Bucs game. And you know what? As of right now, I don't think this team is a playoff team. Fire Joe Brady, clean house. Yeah, I agree. And then
let Allen go to a team that deserves him.
Here's another.
Oh my God! Imagine Josh Allen on the Lions. He'd be the first ever NFL 7-peat.
Yeah. POV, you're the Bills owner. Who do you fire? McDermott, Bean, Joe Brady, or Babbage? I responded. By the way, this was liked by this account. My reply was liked by this account that tweeted this.
All of the above.
All of the above. Oh, this is funny. You ever seen this video?
Yeah.
This was this game was absolutely and that brings us to our next topic after this. I hate Joe Brady.
Just sent me something, and I just wanted to have him be a part of this. I'm not watching this video, Alan. Just because you put Chad Thundercock as the fucking text that you sent with the video.
But,
all right.
So, to really, like I said, this game, as Riley said earlier, also, sorry, I didn't see your guys' chats for a minute. I was looking at my Twitter. Tua in exchange for Allen, fair trade. I would rather shoot myself in the head.
I don't watch football anymore if Tua became the starting Bills quarterback.
Yeah, no, I would not.
If that trade ever went through, I would say something is genuinely up with your franchise. Someone knows something and is using it to their advantage.
Yeah, that's blackmail. Like, Tua has to have like pictures of the owner like taking it up the ass.
I'm on the news. I'm on the news. Alec Pierce for Woody Marks. Well, are you getting Alec Pierce?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
I would go with that.
I would do it, Caleb. Overall, this game for the Bills, the worst part is like, okay. If we're being reasonable, is it a divisional game? Sure.
Yeah.
But that is not a
30-13 though.
That is not an acceptable performance. You know, that could we could be playing the goddamn Shanghai Dragons. Like that is not an acceptable performance. And
you guys scored when there was 12 minutes left.
Achane performed great for me.
First time putting points on the board.
And Achane, there were two just massive touchdowns, breakaway touchdowns from him. By the way,
you know what else is massive?
The defense looked like shit. Eunice, were you trying to like leave or say something? Or?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you try to interject. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No.
But yeah, like the defense played. Actually, like there were some moments where I was like, wow, like obviously Cole Bishop.
H-Chan ran for 60 yards.
Yes.
And got a touchdown.
Yes, that happened more than once.
If there was one thing I could, because I finally watched the highlights for the game. I'm not watching the full fucking game.
Yeah, don't.
Achan never got stopped until he already made it like 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. I feel like from what I saw. Of course, it's a highlight. They're not going to show you all of the ran for no gain stuff, but they do typically put in a lot of the look at the defense. There was no defense to look at.
He had like 100.
Achan ran for 174 yards.
Yeah.
Achan ran more yards than Tua's passing yards.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know,
that
Daniel.
happens. It's rare, but that does happen. Not just for Tua.
Daniel, I know it's the Bills, but
no, I'm just saying how much he ran.
You want to hear a crazy stat from last week?
Daniel, that's true.
The Jets beat the Browns with 6 completed passes.
Yes. Do you want to know?
One to Breece Hall.
You know what?
One of them was a 50-yard screen pass for a touchdown.
I don't want to hear that word ever again.
Justin Fields is that guy, man.
Which like
it's like
the worst part was
Riley.
Like, what?
30% of the time it works every time. You just got to think like that, man.
So like,
nah, you're not even doing it right. It's
that's what your Bills OC is thinking every time he sees that. Like he'll just glance over and just see the word screen. He's like, "Fuck."
Daniel. Daniel, that's why I honestly like I don't even like. Talking to Daniel because we DM'd about the game has made me. It has changed my perspective on Dolphins fans because, like, before I would have been hating, but honestly, low key after the game, I did think, good for Daniel. He'll be happy about this. Like, before he even DM'd me to say, "Oh, they won," and Dolphins fans, they deserve to be happy about this. Getting a worse draft pick, but you deserve to be happy. And every team in our division except us won last week. And we oh my god. We have now three separate running backs who've had their best game of the season against us. Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, and Devon Achane.
Yep. By the way, I've updated the running back gauntlet.
Yeah, I saw that and I deleted it because it made me mad.
That was you. Okay, I figured.
The head coach looking at Josh Allen after the last minute.
So the remaining, in my opinion, good running backs for the Buffalo Bills is this week, which I'm sure Riley will talk about, is Bucky Irving.
Saquon's going to be fun.
We're losing.
Next week is Nick Chubb.
We're never winning another game this season.
Week 14 is Chase Brown. And then week 17 and 18, respectfully, is Barkley and Breece Hall. Now, I'm sure the latter of the two, Riley is not worried about.
Chubb.
Eunice, I think I did this to us. Because
what'd you do?
I was complaining that the red helmet game would be worth nothing. But now, week 18, when the Bills play their last home game and they wear their red helmets,
here we go.
That might be the game that decides if we make the playoffs.
All right. Okay.
So
I don't think these are that bad.
No.
No, I think
do.
things are that bad. You got to think about this, Eunice. Patriots win the division.
They're
right?
going to.
That's one seat slotted away. Ravens win
then you
there.
got
That's another seat
Chiefs.
slotted away.
Then you got
Colts win
Chiefs,
there.
Broncos,
and Chargers, maybe, or Chargers and Chiefs. One of the two. One of those two situations. Steelers are going to show up. Tell me where the Bills slot in.
I don't think the Steelers are going to show up. I'm not going to lie.
Either the 6th or the 7th.
So wait, you don't think the Bills will have a worse record than the Chargers?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes. What?
Really?
They're not good. They are offensively not a good. It's not just this week. I have been saying this in my build. People get so pissed off at me. This is why I got to upload them to YouTube.
If you guys want to see a shootout, just wait till December 7th. Bengals v. Bills, baby.
You know
That's
what?
going to be a shootout.
I need to watch a Bills game to understand this, because the only game I've watched is the first half of Week 1, where it was Bills v. Ravens. And this Thursday is a great opportunity.
They offensively don't look like a good team until their OC, and I said this in my predictions video, it depends on where his head is on Sunday. Is it in his ass or is it in the coaching booth? And because he does have moments where he's like, oh shit, I can coach a game. But when he's bad, which is a lot of the time, he's bad. Josh Allen, how many yards do you guys think Josh Allen had in this game?
Total?
Yes.
I think I saw it online. I think it...
Just passing, actually.
Just passing? I think I glimpsed it online.
Still
I believe
guess.
it was 306?
Yeah, Sammer, do you want to guess? That it's 306. 306. And they still didn't score until the fourth quarter. And
dude, that's insane.
And you know why?
Okay.
It's because
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, because you did say when we were on that call, the fact that people blame Josh Allen was insane. You can't,
because it's like I said, I get saying, hey, that was a bad pick. Also, Jacob Warren. I get saying, hey, that was a bad pick. The fumble was so inexcusable because they pushed him so far, which, by the way, I cannot believe the refs let them play that long. If you guys didn't
call the play dead,
it was a tush push, but they didn't the tush push went for 20 yards. That's not an exaggeration. They let the Bills just keep pushing Allen, and they never blew the play dead. And then when he was in the red zone for the Dolphins, he fumbled, and which I'm not saying it was the ref's fault. I'm just saying, I don't know why that didn't get blown dead. That was weird to me. Not that I'm sure there was a reason why. I mean, he was still moving, but I've seen a lot of plays like that get blown dead.
And I will say, it doesn't really end like you were just saying.
The Eagles game when they blew it dead within apparently 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, where it's also to give you some credit where it is, to build off what you're saying about how you can't just look at that game oh, it's Josh Allen's fault. He was not the only one making big mistakes. You had the James Cook fumble early in the game. You had a couple moments where I saw that O-line, and I'm like, the fuck is that?
Yeah, that
Don't
was
get me wrong. There was moments I saw the O-line, and I was like, all right, damn, Josh is getting 10 seconds for this pass. But there was also other times where I'm like, so if Josh blinks, he's just in the dirt, huh?
Yeah, because here's sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say, This is just the issue with modern NFL where
Yeah, boy,
everything
I would
falls
do
on the
that.
QB. Everything falls on the quarterback. You can have a game like actually perfect example. Last year, Joe Burrow. You know how
Yes.
much shit Joe Burrow got last year for their 9-8 record,
Yeah.
as if it's hit. And I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna bring it up. They got swept by the Ravens last year. It was not Joe Burrow's fault. Joe Burrow had 5 touchdowns in both of those games.
They were
and
up
people
by
are still saying, like,
21 at one point.
they were up by 21 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm sorry, but 99% of the time, that's where it's like, all right, we won. Let's throw in the second string QB and call it a day. No. And I get it. Oh, it's the Ravens. It's Lamar and Derrick Henry. No, fuck you. If you're up by 21 points, that should be fucking game.
Yeah.
And Joe Burrow got shit for it. It was like, oh, Joe Burrow threw an interception with 2 minutes left on the clock that allowed the Ravens to tie the game. They were up by 3 possessions. Yeah. A tie should never have been on the table.
And so what it comes down to me is I think there are two big issues with this team overall, because I think you're allowed to have a bad week if you're the quarterback. If you're having a bad week every week, that's weird. But my two biggest issues are we do not have the personnel to be impact players. Most of the people who play for our defense, not all, not Harrison, not Bishop, but most of the people who play for our defense are either hurt or are secretly actually Make-A-Wish kids who their wish was to watch the game and they accidentally put a jersey on and now they're just watching from the field during all defensive plays.
Just the guy they found at Walmart.
Yeah, or they're like, you're in. I actually saw people saying today that the Bills are so light on D-tackle that they should sign that one really fat dude that got cut by the Bucks.
Fuck. I was just reading his name. Desmond Watson or something like that. DW.
And then my number 2 issue, and the first thing goes back to maybe we should have a good GM who can actually like draft people. Number 2, nobody can get open on our team. And I know that is like a thing of, okay, we don't have fast wide receivers, but you could mitigate that if you have I don't know, offensive coordinator that knows how to get people open.
Even then, that falls on the GM again.
Yeah.
Because I remember talking to you about this during the offseason. Like, dude, you guys need to sign Darius Slayton. And then, like, 2 weeks before the training camp started, it was like, all right, now he got extended. Meaning he was available. There was a 3-month, because he got extended for fucking nothing. I think he got extended for like $3.8 million a year. So, like, I saw Darius Slayton. They're like, so, is anyone going to get the guy that was second in the NFC in creating separation? No? Okay.
Daniel, don't torture yourself. Don't be a Titans fan. Just stay with the Dolphins, honestly. It's like, and again, I don't want to harp on it too much because, but like with the Bills, like we've known for a while that, hey, we need someone who can get separation, but every solution they have is just, I don't know, screens. And it's like,
yeah, you get all the separation you want.
Yeah.
You get like a free 4 yards away from the defender.
And that's why Josh
either
Allen
works or it doesn't work.
Yeah. And that's why Josh Allen that's why Josh Allen is doing not amazing this season. It's because he's forcing himself so nobody can get open. The O-line has to block for like insane amounts of time if he wants anybody to get open. And then our O-line, when they can block, like, they're just... Most of the time, all of a sudden, they're like, we can't block. But when they can, they have to do it for 9 years. And then nobody can get open, so Josh has to just do shit that's like hero ball every play to try to get open.
That one play, 3rd and 16.
Yeah. Like, there's
if
so...
you don't know...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna paint Josh Allen's picture on the wall for you for a second. It's 3rd and 16. Bills really need to convert this shit because they're down by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 16. He is dancing. I'm not lying. Where he started in the pocket, went all the way to the left side of the field, went all the way to the right side of the field, went all the way back to the middle of the field, and then he chucked it. And then he eventually got it, and it resulted in nothing because the fuck-ass team couldn't take advantage. You didn't get points out of that drive.
They didn't get points, but yeah, Samuel caught it. I think that was the drive that resulted in the pick. Also, Daniel said the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, that's the one.
Get Kadarius Toney. He'll be open, but he won't catch the ball. At least he's open.
How wide is a field? 20 yards? It's 20 yards, right?
No, it's more than that.
All right, let's just say 20 for the sake of simplicity. He essentially scrambled for about 30 to 35 yards, not including the initial 4 seconds he had from the O-line that blocked while it was still decent before eventually, defenders break in. He pretty much held onto the ball for 15, like an ungodly amount of time, like 12 to 15 seconds. While waiting on a receiver to get open.
And it's very frustrating. Because there are these and those are like insane highlight reel plays, but it's just that's why the issue is the offensive coordinator, because yes, I do think we should have better talent. And the idea is, well, everybody eats, so you don't have to have as good of talent. But, okay, not talking about how stupid that is, and how dumb our GM is, and how he should be fired and banned from even being able to have a job anywhere ever. Not just in the NFL, just like in general.
What was that reasoning?
What reasoning? Because I hate him.
No. That you just said about everybody eats.
The idea is, if you pass the ball to, like, last season, we had the most amount of different players to catch touchdown passes. So the idea is, it's everybody eats, so you don't have to have one superstar carrying the load. You can just pass to all your mid-ass receivers and Dalton Kincaid and Shakir.
No, but...
And then you can save money.
I don't know how to say this besides that. But that logic doesn't stand out. Because I can only say this because I'm a Lions fan. I watch the Lions. I would love to not have a mid-ass fucking receiver team. You know how amazing J-Mo is? When he can actually catch the ball, yeah, he's great. Who's that guy that we go to for like, we just need a couple yards? Oh, our superstar receiver, St. Brown, because if you're not double teaming, he's getting the ball.
Yeah. And
so, yes, you need a superstar. Fuck everyone eats. You need one guy definitively, he got us.
And, that would have been lovely. Would have been lovely to get someone at the trade deadline who could have gotten open, or maybe even a defensive player who could, I don't know, stop the run, cover anyone.
I don't know if I mean,
don't think
I don't
you
know about
guys
y'all,
care about
but
the
could
run
you
defense.
imagine if
No.
a
Shut
really
up.
good wide
Fuck off.
receiver
Kill
was
yourself.
available for? I'm not even talking about the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Jalen Waddle bullshit.
No, not even that. I'm gonna
Oh.
say, like, there was another guy, pretty good wide receiver. I don't know if you've heard this name before. He got traded for dirt cheap. Goes by the name Jacoby Myers.
He's
Does
mid.
really good at creating separation. And then there's another guy. I think his name was like Shaheed or something. I don't know, some random guy.
Okay, that
Yeah,
one
he
they
got
should have
traded to the
fucking
Seahawks.
done. That was bullshit. I hate our GM. He's bad. That's all I have to say about that game. I didn't see what had happened.
There was one last thing I wanted to say about the game. And I don't know if this will annoy you, Riley, or not. I don't think you really give a fuck.
No.
Something I saw that I did not like was, and this was a trending clip of Josh Allen got hit, and he started like hitting his own helmet, trying to get like telling the refs like, "Where's my flag?" type thing, and people were like ripping him, a new one for that, because apparently. Because people always shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it
on
was like
Mahomes,
it was
the
like a
refs
rough.
did shit. But it
It
was
was
like
like roughing
Josh
the
Allen
passer.
actually like leads it and all that shit.
He
I just want to know, do you have an opinion on that, or do you not care?
he slid and he slid and the player put his hand in his face mask, which made his head go up, but he was also flopping. Like it was like, did the guy, is it roughing? I don't think so. But he did like put his hand in, technically he did put his hand through his mask. Like and Josh was obviously exaggerating how much it bothered him. But every quarterback does that.
Yeah.
So
I was about to say,
do I think it is? I saw a lot of people criticizing him for that. That being said, I think like every quarterback does that. They literally teach you to do that.
not only quarterbacks.
Every player does that.
The amount of I was gonna say the amount of times I've seen a wide receiver be like, "Ref, throw it. Ref, throw it.
Yeah.
Ref, he held my arm."
Like
anything.
They literally tell you to do that. The coaches will tell you to do that. Like, and so, do I care? Like, no. I mean, Josh was kind of laughing it off, so he even knows that it was probably not really a big deal. But I think people who are like getting on him about it, most people who I saw getting on him about it were like Chiefs fans, and I think Mahomes is the one quarterback where I would say he is the biggest flopper of them all. Like, to the point, like
I was gonna mention him.
Yeah, he is like Mahomes flopping is different than normal flopping.
Okay, I will say one thing that does piss me off about Mahomes. I feel like, how can I say this? He's like found the workaround to not do a fake slide, where he gets away with that shit so fucking much. If you watch how many times he does scramble and how he gets so far down, is half the time he like
plays the
looks
sideline.
like he's about to slide. Yeah, plays the sideline. But two, I've seen a clip of him literally do and then get right back up. He doesn't go down like a fake slide, but he like moves his like chest back, like, oh, I'm about to go down. So the defender kind of, slows up and then he books it. I don't want to hear shit from no Chiefs fan about any other quarterback, man.
And honestly,
I've seen Mahomes literally cry that he didn't get a flag.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think Tom Brady said it best too. Tom Brady was announcing a game for Mahomes once, and I really agree with him on this. Where he didn't even blame Mahomes for it; he blamed like the officiating for it, like the
Yes.
rules of it. It was like if it's
No,
something
that is
if a quarterback can take advantage of something, he's going to take advantage of that thing. The issue is the NFL needs to like somehow fix this problem where a lot of quarterbacks, I mean, the big three scramblers in the league right now are Lamar, Josh Allen, and Mahomes. Where it's like a lot of quarterbacks have this mentality of, I get some sort of invincibility or whatever. It's like the second you step past that line of scrimmage, you already were a target, but now you need to take the repercussions of whatever it is that you're getting, and most of the time they don't.
Daniel, that makes sense. That is
I'm so sorry for you, Daniel.
that I was wondering why
Okay.
Dolphins.
Okay,
but
okay.
that's
I was saying what I was saying, but I was reading your faces. I'm like, is what I'm saying fucking wild? What's happening here?
that's a like good story though for being a Dolphins fan. But with OBJ, because I remember hearing about him recently. What did he do? Fuck. Or like what had happened with him?
I don't know.
All right.
But
are we moving on from the?
Yeah, I was gonna do predictions after that, but what were you gonna say first?
Yeah.
I was gonna throw my 2 cents for the Ravens thing.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying something, DJ?
No, that is literally the thing, right? It's because we can sit here and bitch about a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it genuinely is that at the heart of it. You're telling me your goal is to win a game.
That's true.
Even in like Madden and shit, in like games in general, if you know a cheese to it, you're telling me you're not gonna do it?
Right. That's exactly.
There is
it.
no
Like,
such thing as honorable sports. There is
like,
no
imagine
such
you're in the
thing as
Super Bowl, and your coach comes up to you and goes like, "Hey, we can win this game right now if you flop for a flag while making it look like you're gonna scramble."
Bro.
Motherfucker, I'm flopping.
Bro, watch
Super Bowl. What the fuck?
Watch hockey. There are literally players that only like they will put them on the roster. They're
just to get hit.
Not even just to get hit. Like there are hockey's kind of like baseball where you can send people up and down the minors pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like people will be sent up and down and back multiple times in a season, even if they're good. Just because they like to make roster spots for other players. And there are literally players who they call up from the minors just to be like, hey, we're playing this team again, and we need you to beat the shit out of this one player and get potentially get suspended or get put in the penalty box or get the shit beat out of you because we are mad at him for something he did the last time we played. There is a guy on the Leafs who every time he was in the lineup, people would say, okay, who's he fighting? Because they would only put him in the lineup just to beat the shit out of people. Chris Olave, best wide receiver in the league. I wish he was on the Bills.
So, like, I'm just saying, like, any sensible player or coach will bend the rules if they can bend the rules in their favor.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, if I'm the
like getting rid of some of the air in the
I don't give a fuck that the tush push is horrible and refs miss a million false starts and illegal formations and all. I don't care. I'm spamming it because it's working and I'm getting away with it. And I'm going to keep doing it.
You know, Dylan, you don't get one of those if you're an adult.
Like, people need to stop blaming the team. Need to stop blaming the players. You gotta blame, one, the officiating, two, the rules. What's that fucking corny ass shit? Don't hit the player, hit the game.
Daniel, if you leave, God bless. Also, yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, he was OBJ was suspended for PEDs because he said he doesn't want to retire, which is funny.
All right, just to move on from this shit, I'm just want to talk about the Ravens game for a couple seconds.
Okay, so the predictions, or one that. Okay.
The recap.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not even going to take long. Offense, there's nothing to talk about. First half was slow. They got it together in the second half. That's every game at home for the Vikings. Any team that plays the Vikings at home will almost always struggle offensively because that's what their stadium is known for the crowd.
Yeah.
They got that big ass horn.
They really do. You think?
They do.
I'm surprised there's no rule about that shit. It's like you cannot blow horns in the ears of players every time they snap the fucking ball.
Nah, man, skull.
Skull. I heard that shit so much, dude.
You don't like that? I love it. Skull.
Oh my god. I don't mind it, but the fact that there's no words in between it or anything, so it's just skull, 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 skull for 3 hours, dude. It does something to you. I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, DJ knows that every year it's the Vikings, but fucking defense, dude. I was saying this on the last podcast. I said I was hesitant to give the defense their flowers because I wanted to see consistency. It's been 5 weeks of not even letting 2 touchdowns scored on us in a single game. We're there consistently now. I was really happy with the defense. Kyle Hamilton, he doesn't get high stats, which is gonna sound weird with what I'm gonna say. Give that man Defensive Player of the Year for once. For the love of God, give Kyle Hamilton that shit. He's earned that bitch. That one game alone, he had 4 pressures, 3 blocked passes before the line of scrimmage where like he blitzed, so he smacked them down. And like broke up 4 other passes. Give Kyle Hamilton his shit, bro.
You know, Daniel Eunice is a Ravens fan.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If only I was here for the last week, Daniel, I would have loved to have talked to you over the Dolphins game.
Yeah, Broncos are the biggest sham, Austin. I'm gonna keep it real. They're up there.
What's it called?
Start Herbert.
And we versus the Browns this week, and I'm going to be there for that game.
Yeah.
But
I hope you get to see Lamar.
Who's our
in the Jumbotron.
Hey, if I get to, dude, I'm telling you right now, if I like one of those people in
He
the
ain't
crowd
washing their
that
hands.
Lamar Jackson high fives my hand, I'm sleeping. Like I'm staying there. You're never seeing me again. I'll be there.
I thought you were about to say something devious.
You know, Austin,
no. I'm gonna take that same hand. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you know, I would do Herbert over Lamar.
You see Lamar in the after after interview. And so he's like, yeah, this is one weird guy that wouldn't let go of my hand. Like I touched it and then he just wouldn't let go. He tried to pull me onto the
both of you are too innocent.
Malik.
That was not what I was thinking.
That's no sense. DJ, what you were thinking is what I was implying.
Yeah, I know. Those two are too innocent. They're not thinking what we're thinking.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to my little brother.
He's trying to do something.
Hotel room for the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna need to do something real quick. 20
Going down the hallway. All you hear is.
Well, I just gotta do this.
Hey, Dylan, not W. Jackson Mahomes, L. Jackson Mahomes. Okay.
What's it called? The last thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
About the.
And then we really got to move on.
What's it called? About 3 weeks ago, the Ravens made a trade where they traded away Adafe Owe for a safety, Gillihan. I always pronounce it wrong. And everyone in the moment was pissed off at our GM because
Yeah, Tyler,
the next game, Adafe Owe had 2 sacks for the Chargers in that game, and Gilham was doing fuck all. I have the tweets to back this up,
man.
where I said he's been here for a week. I bet he's been here for a week. Give him like 2 more weeks, and he's gonna be leading this fucking team. Since that tweet, he has gotten us 2 forced fumbles, and has allowed in the last 3 weeks he's allowed 1 pass in the area that he was in. I love EDC so much, and then he traded for Dramont Jones, who in his very first game pressured JJ McCarthy into throwing the ball out of the area on a crucial 3rd and long, which gave the Ravens the chance to get the touchdown that they needed to completely take over the game. EDC, I love you. Malachi Starks, to all the people that were shitting on him for the last few weeks, he currently leads all secondaries in the last 3 weeks in PFF scores.
Can I just say
if
something?
If EDC was in front of me, I'd suck his cock till it was as shiny as his fucking head.
Oh my God.
Can I just say?
He's bald.
Can I
Clip
just
that.
say? You know, I will clip that.
A new addition to your soundboard.
213.
I'm cool with that. Anything for EDC. The man that brought us Nate Wiggins, arguably the best cornerback in the league.
I would do Jalen Warren. Daniel said.
Dog.
Daniel said Gronk signed a 1-day contract with the Pats. Got him on my fantasy team. You know, he'll put up numbers.
Dude, I love that video.
Oh, imagine he did a 30-point
because the
game.
GM, or excuse me, the owner was like, "Hey, if you want, we
What's
can make
that
this a 2-day thing if you want to play against the Jets tomorrow."
And then Gronk goes, "What's that signing bonus look like?" He's like, "Oh my God." It's
He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, one
By
thing.
the way, Riley, I'm sorry because I saw it on your face as soon as you heard me say the words EDC.
Yeah.
I saw the visual anger on your face. I didn't realize that until
it
I
wasn't
had said
anger.
it.
It was me laughing because I had something funny to say.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were mad.
I do think I do think he's a mastermind GM, especially because some of his off-season pickups, like I don't know, Jair, and Jair Alexander, which I was,
Which worked out.
I remember us talking about that because I was like, I for some reason I was like, I don't know, there's something off about him. I don't know if he's going to be as good this season. He didn't even play.
He did.
Or he played like ass, and then he was a healthy scratch, and then he didn't play for the Eagles. And then
he played
now he's
one game
gone.
for the Ravens where he allowed 2 touchdowns to Keon Coleman, and then John Harbaugh said, "Keon Coleman, yeah, Jair, you're sitting down." What
You know what's funny? That happened in the Dolphins game. The corner who was guarding Keon got benched because he let Keon score. That's how bad he's been.
What the fuck's happening? Is Keon like the fucking standard that coaches are using?
Yeah, that's how bad Keon Coleman has been. Remember that fucking graph?
Dude, that graph is so hilarious.
Daniel's he's saying start Scadaboo. Get Melvin Gordon from the XFL. For his fantasy
No.
team.
We watch the UFL here.
Oh,
UFL.
All right.
I'm gonna go to bed. I wake up at 6 a.m.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Bills game and just give my quick last 2 cents on the Ravens game. If the Ravens lose after I spent that money to go watch them in person, y'all are not hearing from me for like a week. At least a week.
Real. That's all I can tell you.
We're about to find out. Mad as well.
Because the Detroit Tigers won when I went to their game against the Blue Jays, who won the thing that year.
No, they
they came close.
They were second.
They lost at the end.
Yes.
So a good team, though.
I was very mad.
Detroit blew them out when I went there. Maybe because it was just baseball. We'll find out
Or Detroit
on Sunday
teams.
at 4:25 Eastern.
I'll be looking at that score, but I would never say any sort of bad things to you, Eunice. Have fun.
As soon as I leave this thing, I'm gonna watch this video. As soon as I leave this call, it's like, man, I fucking hope they lose. All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Night, Eunice.
Night.
Wait, Owen, let me answer your question. Otten Andrews or Theo Johnson? Otten, at least this week. Okay. Tet for DK? Yeah. Okay, let's speed through these predictions because it's getting late.
All right.
Thursday Night Football's Jets Patriots. Is anyone picking the Jets?
Patriots.
No.
Dejan, I've noticed that when you pick the Jets, they tend to win. How much do I have to pay for you to pick them here?
I don't got that magic on me.
Fucking hell. What are you good for?
DEI, baby. DEI.
Daniel says Jets, though. I hope Daniel's right. I picked the Patriots, but
You picked the Jets?
No, I picked the Patriots.
Okay.
Well, how much?
What did you pick?
John, I'm never fucking right.
We'll get to that later.
Well, Patriots by how much?
I'm talking about
40?
the Bills. No. Let's be reasonable here.
14.
It's going to actually be a close game. Gus is going to be furious, but it is going to be a close game. Give me 3 field goal.
Okay. Next, we have Commanders.
If I'm wrong,
Dolphins.
I'm wrong.
Dolphins.
Pick the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
See, with this game, I'm kind of on the fence. You know?
Oh, you're not.
No, you're not.
But I think we just got to accept the fact that was just a one-off game. You know what I mean? Give me the Commanders here.
No way, bro.
Give me the Commanders here.
I don't think Mariota is bad, but I feel like the Commanders' defense is too fucked up. You know? Like,
Daniel,
Yeah.
you'll understand. It happens in life, you know?
By how much?
The Dolphins got too happy. They got too excited. They're riding a high. They're riding it, and it's just gonna crumble.
And that's why they'll lose by 2.
Fuck it, put 2.
Ben. I kind of have to listen to Daniel here. No, I can't. Dejan, I need Dejan.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no, just Commanders here. I expect, even though it might sound crazy, I expect the Dolphins to actually to ride this high and then just fall, trip. Either that, or they do like go on a little tear of winning just to make sure they get a bad spot in the draft. One of the two is about
I'd
to happen.
have to look at their schedule, but I think they will beat the Commanders for sure.
Yeah.
To ruin their draft stock. I don't know. I don't know. Panthers Falcons is the next game.
Man, oh man.
I picked the Falcons.
I wish the Falcons had just any other quarterback.
I know.
You know
I think the rest of their team is better than the Panthers, though.
That is fair. That is fair.
Which is why I picked
I'm sorry, what were the teams?
Panthers Falcons. I picked the Falcons because I think they have
I picked the Falcons.
They have a better core than the Panthers do. I don't like Penix, but they have a better core.
Yeah, I say Falcons.
Okay.
Falcons.
Yeah, give me
Even though I'm praying
give me
for
7.
Damn.
Now,
Shimmy, yeah,
7.
shimmy, yeah.
let me just say one thing about this game. Bucks,
Okay.
Bills, right?
Buccaneers,
Maybe
Bills?
it's just because people haven't picked their picks yet, but 21% of the people picked the Bucks. I don't know why I'm picking the Bucks, because even when they lose, they actually look like a good football team. Like, the Bills are just not great right now. We'll see. Will I be wrong? Unfortunately, probably.
See, this is the thing.
What's everybody else thinking?
You guys can
I'm expecting the Bills to struggle a bit, but I feel like they're the ones that are going to be winning.
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah. Like, if I had to guess, probably by a field goal.
Riley's disappointed in our take.
I just think it won't happen.
You think they're not going to win this one?
You have to believe.
No, I think that, where the fuck did my paper towel roll?
Don't worry, we're gonna see a post get put. They got rid of their game consoles in the Bills locker room too. Then they
They're
gotta
gonna
go crazy.
lock in, bro.
Then they gotta lock
man.
in. Riley can't play Madden at work. You better believe. You better.
Oh yeah, I'm locking
You
in.
better believe he's got whoop some ass.
Yeah, I think the Bucks are just better, you know. The Bills, they'll fuck around. Maybe they'll score some points before the fourth quarter.
Once again, Riley, you really should pick your own team. You know,
No,
come hell or high water, you got to pick your own team. You know,
I don't think I'm gonna pick them for the rest of the season until they can prove that they're actually solid.
You got to have faith. Gotta have faith. That being said, I am picking the Buccaneers.
Okay.
They are a good team. They lost to the Pats by 5. And what did the Pats score against the Bills?
The Pats? They beat them by 3.
By 4. So let's say this is also going to be a close game. Allen's going to try his best, but he's still on the Buffalo Bills, so that sucks for him. No, give me 1. Give me a wide right to not tie the game.
Killer. We haven't seen Tyler Bass. That reminded me. In forever.
He's gone. He's dead. They shot him in the street. He's not coming back.
He's been on IR, man. Next we have Texans Titans. 4% of people pick the Titans. I picked the Texans, obviously. DeJohn's supposed to pick the Titans.
No.
Nah, I'm picking the Titans. What do you mean? Cam Ward's goated.
All right, you said that. No, you put that and pick them now.
No.
You have to. You literally have to.
I already have the Texans locked in. I did this
Nothing's
Monday.
locked in until Monday. I mean Sunday.
I did this Tuesday. I ain't changing shit.
You know, Daniel, he traded Bijan for Jalen Wright, Tua, and McDaniel. Fair trade.
Yeah, you fleeced him.
Yeah, you fleeced him.
Yeah.
Kamara and MHJ for McConkey.
Who's getting who?
Waddle. I would take Waddle and Higgins, or Pittman. I would stay away from Ladd right now. So yeah, you're picking the Texans, DeJohn.
I didn't realize that said or. I'm like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
giving a 4 for 2?
It was a lot. Oh, fucking Gus's brother trying to scam us.
He sent you shit too?
Oh yeah, well no, I tried to scam him and he like offered me like a trade that was worse than my scam. Like I was like, holy shit, you're insane. I don't know if it. I think it's his younger brother. I wonder if he's just trolling or if he actually thinks that's like gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I don't even know who the younger brother is, to be honest.
I thought it was.
Is it Ollie?
It's probably
There's Mehdi and Alan.
I think Mehdi
Yes,
is.
which one's younger, Tanner?
Oh, I have no idea.
No, it's not Ali.
I don't think either of them knows ball, but here we are.
I think Ali knows a little bit.
I say this as I picked people that would have popped off like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Texans by how much, John?
Give me 10.
Wow. I could see that happening, even if Davis Mills plays. Brian Thomas for Diggs. I mean, yeah, Diggs is probably at this point gonna be safer than Brian Thomas Jr. We'll see. I don't know. Now that Hunter's out,
another thing is I don't get why
maybe.
Jags got another wide receiver like that was gonna ever fix their fucking problem.
Yeah, their team is just not. Their quarterback is just ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass, Bears Vikings. What are we thinking about?
I think you know what I'm saying here.
I'm picking the Vikings because of 9.
Because of what?
9.
9?
You don't know about 9?
I don't know about 9.
JJ McCarthy said that he has an alter ego that comes out when he plays football, and he calls him 9.
Okay.
Because that's his number.
All right. Yeah. Let's see how long. Let's track how long he stays as a starter.
Well, Carson Wentz is dead, so the rest of the season.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I'm saying Vikings here. Mainly because
I put Bears.
I say Vikings here more as a wishful thing to make just the Lions have an easier time.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, I don't know if you know, Lions Bears same win-loss ratio. We're only above them because we beat them. So I would love for the Vikings to win to knock them down, and then the Lions just stay up, please.
You know, Daniel, honestly, I'm running the numbers in my head right now. I feel like you don't want our defense. Is the worst part, though. I know you guys beat us offensively. You don't want our defense. You really don't. If you're ranked 32, we're 31. We might actually be 33 out of 32. Dejan, I agree with you. I'm still very skeptical of the Bears defense. I think the Bears offense, though, overall is really good.
Okay, that's the thing, though. I feel like I could be crazy for saying this. I feel like sometimes Caleb Williams kind of forgets he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
And then, like, he would just have, like, everyone has off days, but Caleb Williams has more frequent off days. And when it's his off day, he doesn't know his position.
I think it's part of the development.
Yeah.
Right now, at least, because that's
How
why.
many years has he been playing? Actually, now
this is the second.
Is this his third?
Second.
Oh, second.
Yeah. That's why I would start May, Zane.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's why I picked the Vikings, because their defense is atrocious. Or the Bears. I do agree with you. I think by and large, especially the last couple weeks, the Bears' offense has been pretty good. Although that Giants game was a little too close. Giants have a good defense, but I don't think it should have been that close. That's why I picked the Vikings. Vikings by how much, John?
Give me
Shimmy,
you know what?
shimmy,
Let's
shimmy,
look this up.
shimmy, roll 1d20.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, I guess.
I was about to say 3.
Oh, okay.
I can roll. Yeah. Let me find my die.
What if it was 3?
That'd be insane. 11.
Okay.
That's an interesting score.
It might happen. Packers Giants.
I don't
Speaking
know
of
how.
Giants.
I mean, you say Packers here. Jameis Winston is a cool guy.
Yeah.
We like him a lot. He's funny. Not a good quarterback.
I have to go Metcalf. ED Stir. I don't know. Starter pay. I'm not really looking at the name. Dijon's giggling. Yeah, I would go with Packers.
I say Lions, but I'm a Lions fan, so take that how you will.
Okay. Oh, Lions or Eagles? Who you got? I didn't read that one. I was reading the chat above it. Well,
yeah, three of the people in this call are Lions fans, so
yeah, I'm taking the Eagles.
Salt, maybe.
I'm taking the Eagles.
He's wrong, and he's wrong.
But we'll get to that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no Packers here. Giants, they're collapsing. I don't know how it ended up by blaming the head coach in that situation and firing him, but I don't know. He's gone now. The only good thing about that situation is maybe he goes back to the Bills.
Oh. Hey, that Photoshop is sneaky good, am I right?
Dude.
AI getting too scared.
But is Dart...
No.
Is he just out for this week? Or
he's out for the week.
This week.
Okay. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
So Jameis Winston is playing. That ain't none. If he has an actual good game, it is because he prayed to God. That is actually why. God was like, I'm going to listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's Packers. I mean, their defense is just too strong. Offense, we'll see what happens when the game starts. Love might pull a Love. Give me 14, honestly, I feel like.
Okay. I was going to say by 4.
Really?
Yeah, Winston, 500 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 pick sixes. Like, I agree with Daniel. 7 fumbles. 20 rushing yards. Write that down. Bengals, Steelers. Now, a lot of people pick the Steelers. Not me. I'm taking the Bengals.
Oh.
I'm picking the Bengals.
Now, Trey Henderson is out.
It's the old man rematch?
Yeah. And I think I'm mad at Aaron Rodgers for playing like shit recently. I gotta take a big swing here. I gotta get ahead of Malik in the predictions.
No.
Oh yeah, and Winston will say something insane after the game. The Lord.
Didn't he already say something insane? Because I swear he already said something.
He's been saying crazy shit.
I think he said something about him and his kids singing. Like during the game.
So he's been dapping up like dart when he does good.
He's such a fun guy, but bad quarterback.
Yeah,
Man, he has an $8
Not a
million
fun guy? What did he
contract
do?
with the Giants.
he may have
What'd he
one
do?
or two or three rape allegations, but we will.
What?
I say this every time we talk about him.
What do you?
I don't believe that's no.
I
no
don't
way.
believe
No,
that.
you
Hold
don't.
up.
He got.
I don't believe.
No, he did. His best
not true.
friend.
I'm
his
looking it
best
up.
friend testified in court that even though Winston testified that he did not even see the woman, his best friend testified in court that he saw them leaving together. Yeah.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No. We got to read this off.
No,
I'm sorry.
Kensington had said Winston blanked her late
Sexual battery,
2012.
assault, false imprisonment,
Yeah.
and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Also, Gabe, I said Andy.
He
last
might
time
not
you
be
asked.
a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
He's also shoplifted and groped.
Yeah.
I think the shoplifting is kind of the bad one.
I don't know, because it's like because both
the
are
shoplifting
like
was just petty.
Like I they were on the same team for a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry you're a Giants fan. I'm so sorry for you, man.
Yeah, Gabe, it's funny. We were just talking about
You're going to find an upswing sooner or later. Give him like
We're-
5
we're-
years. You're going to
We're
be on
praying
an
for
upswing.
you.
I'm telling
We're praying for you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hopefully-
after Scatterboo comes back.
Yeah, when he comes back. Dijon, which team are you picking?
No,
The
if they still
Steelers?
have that GM, it's going to be a minute.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
no, it'll be a while. Which team were you picking? Bengals or Steelers?
Oh, you're picking Steelers. What defense do the Bengals have?
Nah, I
picked the Steelers.
Understand.
I'm Bengals off vibes, bro.
Bengals off vibe. You know what? You're right. Gabe was asking you why Andy, by the way. I don't know if you want to
No.
answer.
I said I don't like. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think they're like both. It basically just comes down to like preference and maybe like luck. And that's just my. I'm losing my voice here. The Bills ruined me.
I'm sorry. Daniel, I love that. Bengals defense total salary is $2 million combined.
No, yeah, it's
They
true.
got some fucking high schoolers out on the field right now.
Yeah, they don't have to pay him as much.
But yeah, Bengals don't got a fucking defense, man.
The Bengals defense and the Bengals offense
It's
are
off good
atrocious,
looks, Gabe. It's just off good looks.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think about it too much. Andy, I'm looking this up right now. Let's see. Okay.
But man,
I think it's because
reason why
it's because the Jets are ass and they are going to the Pats are going to blow them out. Like,
yeah.
No, I'm not taking Santos. So yeah, Dijon Steelers by how much?
If there's any reason why the Steelers lose, it's because Rodgers actually gets injured. That's literally the only way I see those Steelers fucking losing this.
Okay.
But give me the Steelers here. Give me
one.
Another 14. I mean,
okay. I gotcha. Now I assume I know what Dijon is picking, although maybe I don't. Chargers, Jags. I picked the Chargers. They're much better than the Jags. Dijon, are you going to try to argue?
Pick the Chargers.
Yeah, Mal, I'll pick Chargers. Samer?
I think
Chargers.
Okay.
I think it's about time.
Okay.
We drop the facade. We drop the facade.
There's some bullshit.
What?
He has
What
7-2
BS is
offsuit. He's about to say we dropped the facade about the Chargers. Yep.
I can't have fun at all.
Yeah.
No, Mr. No Fun Allowed.
DJ's really the Jameis Winston of the bodacious, man.
Just give me the Jags, man.
When they're all old. That's true, Daniel. They are all old. The Jags by how much? Like 1 point?
Just 3.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up. I can't have speeches anymore. Riley's Mr. No speech guy.
Well, I'm also Mr. It's 10:30 and I want to go to bed guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry for cutting you guys off. I'm actually going to head out right now.
I did say Andy, Gabe, and it was because I think that...
Night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Nice, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I think it's because the Patriots will blow out the Jets, and then he'll score more points. Ray Lewis will sign at this point. Honestly, not ridiculous. The Steelers' defense are a bunch of... It's like a nursing home.
Do you think he'll go back to beating his wife if he signs?
Yes.
Is that the 1-for-1?
Immediately after getting the call... After getting the call from the Ravens GM about, hey, you want to join back? His wife goes, oh, who's on the phone?
Seahawks, Rams. I picked the Rams. I think both teams are pretty good, but the Rams are just slightly better. And okay, Gabe. Okay.
I picked the Seahawks because I was thinking... I think they have a good chance.
I think Gabe is I know he's trolling, but I'm gonna just chalk it up to dementia.
Speaking of dementia.
DJ, who'd you pick?
Yeah, Dejan, who'd you pick?
I picked the Rams here because Stafford is having an MVP season.
Yes.
And he deserves as much as he can. And
now I picked the Rams.
No, you don't do this. No.
I not signed a contract saying I have to do by my word. You guys did.
No,
when you started this.
Okay, then go back up. Go back up and pick the Titans. Then go back and go pick the Titans.
Yeah, Malik.
Try to switch over like that. Yeah, Malik.
Not so tough now.
All right. You guys take control. I do.
Oh, you guys can control what I do.
I want Stafford to go there. Maybe he might hit the Super Bowl with the way the NFC is looking. Because I can't fucking. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like the NFC is a shit show. I could be wrong.
It's
like the only guaranteed solid. All right, these two are good. Are Rams and Seahawks? Yeah,
I don't know. There are some good teams in the NFC, but there are also ones where you're kind of worried about their performance. You know, I saw something at the store that Malik would really like, but I can't tell you, Malik, because I might get it for the Secret Santa, or not Secret Santa.
Wait, repeat because it cut out.
I saw something at the store that made me think of you, but I can't say what it was because I might get it for our white elephant. So I can't tell you.
Because what I heard was, I saw this cool sword. And I thought it would be cool. That's why I thought you said it's like a sword.
Daniel, who's getting open?
Bruh.
It better not be me. I can't play wide receiver. So Rams by how much, Dejan?
Gabe's Alzheimer's is acting up, bro. We gotta check on him.
Juju Smith-Schuster. He will make TikToks with the Bills. Oh man.
Rams. Just give me. It honestly could be.
I hate you.
Overtime touchdown situation. Yeah. Give me 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Next game, I don't think anyone
49ers,
cares.
Cardinals. I don't think anybody's taking the 49ers. I don't think
no one's
anybody's
taking Cardinals. What?
I misspoke.
No, I think you just. Sounds like you wanted to pick Cardinals.
I already made my
sounds like you had to put
video.
that down.
I already made the video.
I picked the 49ers.
Yeah, me too.
We're all picking the 49ers.
How much is John?
Give me 20.
Okay. Now I assume we're all picking Ravens as well.
Yes. Browns does not have an offense.
Correct. By how much, John? Although it'd be so funny.
You think Shadur Sanders will play?
No.
No?
Not until later in the season. It depends on how bad Dylan Gabriel's been. He's been fine, but the Browns as a whole are just not good. So it's very hard to judge his performance.
Okay. Yeah, it's just obviously the Ravens here. Give me. I don't even know. How high can I go with this?
As high as you want.
28.
That's reasonable. Is the worst part.
If the Browns score 2 touchdowns, the Ravens defense has failed Eunice.
I agree.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens.
Because, yeah, me too. I mean, and I agree, like, the Browns, they're so bad. They're so bad. Chiefs, Broncos, it's in Denver. Kadarius Toney. Oh, my God. Winston backup Super Bowl run. Daniel, I'm you should be our GM. I would like your picks better than our current GM. I pick the Chiefs for the upset.
Okay.
Because
that's very valid.
I think that the Broncos now that being said, if they were gonna, I think they will split. If they were gonna win, it'd be this one. No, Daniel, don't do that trade. No, you're getting fired. Now you're fired. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. But don't do that trade. When you're inevitably our GM. It's in Denver, so they have that advantage. But the Broncos don't show up to play on offense. You know what I mean? They have a pretty good defense, but they don't show up to play on offense. That's why I picked the Chiefs.
The Broncos. Broncos is another one of those teams where it's like I don't get some of your guys' games. I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna actually join you on this one. I'm gonna say Chiefs.
Okay.
Just because I think, because you did say earlier, I don't watch a lot of Broncos games, but you did say earlier, Broncos offense doesn't really show up to the fourth.
Yeah, it's true.
Or something along those lines. And at that point, the Chiefs, we also got to understand, yes, we do give the Chiefs flack a lot. Mahomes is a great QB, though. Kelsey is ass.
I keep getting calls, man. I keep getting calls.
I still see them putting up enough points where the Broncos just kind of fail.
I think that's probably what happens.
I put the Broncos. I just feel like
it's really a 50-50 game.
Yeah.
What is it on fantasy?
58-42. Tua and a CTE program McDaniel for Allen the next 10 first picks. Okay, that actually might be fair. That might be fair. But yeah, I think it's a 50-50 game, but I picked the Chiefs because, again, now the Chiefs have their issues as well. So I am excited for this one. In attendance? Probably not. Good. I'm excited for this, but I think it will be slow.
You know what will be an exciting game?
Lions Eagles.
Sunday night football, Lions, Eagles.
And you picked the Lions.
It's the Lions. I mean, I'm saying that because, yes, I am a Lions fan. But genuinely, if we don't have to stop the tush push. We just got to get to the point where the Eagles can't do anything, which from a couple, I don't want to say the last couple, but like when you notice when they're facing at least decent teams, they're in these fairly close. Let's not talk about the Giants game. Fairly close wins or losses, like touchdown difference. So I'm hoping. Yes, it is Eagles home game, but I'm hoping that the Lions can capitalize and our defense can just hold strong till the fourth quarter, because I can guarantee you in the fourth quarter, at least from my knowledge of all the Eagles games I've watched this season, their defense starts just collapsing in the fourth, and I need that. Because if that still happens for the Lions game, we are set, buddy. That's all we need.
Daniel, in all honesty, I think you ride it out with Tua until the year after next. And then
you get the GM, you get a new GM and a head coach at the same time, and you do keep Tua for one more year.
You keep Tua for one more year after this. Then you can trade him, because then the cap is better. You can't cut him. I think you have to keep him, but then you draft his replacement. And you hold on to his replacement until your team is better. Deshaun, Lions by how much? Or maybe Tua will do the honorable thing and just retire, so you don't have to pay him.
Give me 7 in this situation.
Okay. I could see what you said happening, but I just think that the Eagles are a weird team that plays really good defense and weird offense. And I have a feeling this is going to be that one game where they show up at both just to shut people up. But both teams are really good. I mean, I think it'll come down to a field goal or maybe one touchdown late in the game. Although I could see it going either way. And I also forgot to ask you for your spread during the Chiefs game.
Give me 3.
Okay, that's funny. I wrote that down and then realized I didn't actually ask you. And I was gonna just skip it, but then I was like, no, let me ask, and it was 3. Cowboys Raiders is our Monday night football game. I don't know how anyone could pick the Raiders, but 12% of people did.
The people who picked the Raiders because they saw the Broncos game, it was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And then that can't complete a pass.
The Cowboys did lose.
But they got the running back.
To the Cardinals.
Yeah, but that was something.
And that was bad.
That was bad.
But I picked the Cowboys.
But do you think I think the Cardinals are better than the Raiders? So I mean, you can't really.
Yeah, I do too. Honestly, I do too. I picked Cowboys. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. They did make their defense better at the trade deadline, so I don't think it's amazing or anything. They're not even making the playoffs, but I picked the Cowboys because their offense is so much better. What were you thinking?
Yeah, it's just Cowboys. I think
it's just a blowout. I think it might just be a blowout.
You can see that happening. Yeah, I think it'll be by minimum 14.
And that's why I'll put my spread
Okay.
14. 14.5 over under.
I don't know if it'll be I don't know if it 14.5 over under. I'll go over. Just because that Cowboys defense is better now. But
yeah,
we'll really see now by how much, because they're 3-5-1. I mean, they're kind of in, they have to. If they could make the playoffs, but with how the NFC is, they have to clutch. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But that was the last prediction, and also the podcast is almost 3 hours long. So
the Bills rant.
It was not just the Bills rant.
It was not just the Bills rant, but that definitely contributed to it. Because I said 10 minutes, and then
10 minutes.
Eunice joined, and then I was like, okay, I will go more in depth for him. Daniel, I don't get it. It sucks. NFL or W. Bro, watch hockey. At least pick a good team. If you're gonna,
what's the XFL?
It's the UFL. Now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Dwayne
Daniel,
The Rock Johnson owns it.
I know you're from France, but if you pick the Florida Panthers, yeah, they changed their name. If you pick the Florida Panthers and stick with the Florida theme, the Florida Panthers are like the best team in the NHL. Oh, you're from the Canada. Well, what?
Oh,
French Canadian.
Sorry.
That makes sense. What hockey team do you like?
Canadian. Oh.
Because I'm a Leafs fan. I don't know if you heard that. But that maybe you're a Habs fan if that's the case. Well then, bro. Peter, that's funny. Also, it's funny I clocked that you're a Habs fan. That's funny. That's crazy. I'm a Leafs fan because I really like Tim Hortons. And that's the truth. But dude, you're destroying the division. So
I'm raising my kids to be Jets fans.
Oh my God, what Winnipeg Jets?
I'm a root for the Lions, but I'm gonna be like, you guys should watch the Jets. They're cool.
Malik fucking hates his team. That's crazy. Peter.
No, I hate. No. I'm doing it so they root for a shit team, but I get the good team. So every time we verse the Jets, I'll be like, wow, man, your team really sucks. And be like,
man, he fucking hates his kids. Oh man. Wait, John's off screen. I was just about to sign off. He said he was gonna raise his kids to be Jets fans. Not the hockey team, the football team, so that they would so that he could make fun of them when the Jets lose. Which is funny. But yeah, I am so that's gonna be all for this prediction and this episode, this stream, guys. Does anyone have anything to say before we sign off?
No, that's it.
I do.
Okay.
Everyone online has the face of what? Like, what's the word I'm thinking of? You're not talking to someone face to face. You know?
Okay.
You have what I don't know, and kind of you're anonymous. You know, you have whatever name you put on, but no one knows your actual name. You know, no one, unless someone's trying to dox you. No one really knows Relive. Half of y'all talk ball and don't know ball. Shut up.
I agree.
I know ball.
Shut up and dance.
Quarterback.
And yes, that is Ryan playing the outro.
I've got him the voice, and in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about
Well, we can
Oh God, the house is burning! Oh no! This week in All Riled Up. This week in All Riled Up, you get to have the news of the fall. Maybe on how my house burned down.
Yes.